using inhumane practices
to
be closed down.
Exactly.
Now, we would regard halal as inhumane.
Yes.
So, how is it being allowed?
Because
I would be an animal lover, like, but I'm certainly a meat eater. How is this? What was that?
How is any of this allowed?
Yeah, well, I'm just saying.
You know what I mean?
I'm trying to cut to the lowest common denominator, and if halal, and it would be frowned upon by the vast majority of Irish people. And maybe, and I don't want to obfuscate here, but is halal the bovine equivalent of adrenochrome? Now we're getting into heavy fucking shit there, but
no.
Sorry, we're a bit late. Couldn't figure out how to sign into this thing.
It would be with animals, though.
Has RTA ever turned around and done a documentary on halal and how it's done? If they did, the general public seeing that, I don't think they'd have the stomach for it anymore, because
Billy John, how's it going, man?
It's not rare animals, okay, for our means to eat, okay? They do it in a different way. They hang the animal till the blood is completely drained out of it, okay? And they actually stick it in, I can't say directly, but into a main part of the body where it makes them bleed heavily, yeah? The animal doesn't die for minutes after, not seconds, minutes. And
torture.
Then they actually pray over the meat for 24 hours or something like that, or they pray for the meat, basically. That's what it is. It's a meat that's being prayed for. You know what I mean? And that's what it's called.
No, actually, no, I'm actually right. It is the bovine equivalent of adrenochrome. It is, because the animals are terrified, and it gets into the meat, right? That's so. I have a fair idea what's going on.
It's technically like a human sacrifice. You ever hear what they do with the younglings?
I
know. I know.
But that would be that'd be true what you're saying, because if you're doing that, and then that would get into the meat as well. You're doing it, of course, it's going to get into the animal. It's like that.
Of course.
Yeah, well, I suppose it's very grown there.
Yeah, it is. It's adrenalized meat. It's the same thing. It's absolutely. I don't know what's going on in the country.
This is on TikTok, Elizabeth.
It's absolutely nuts.
Broadcasting for you.
Fucking fill their back pocket again.
They can't hear me now at the moment.
Yeah, and through the Muslim community, like they're buying shares in the fucking Bank of Ireland now, the Islamic sect. You know what I mean? So like they're infiltrating us from all directions. And
that's what they're doing. They're buying their way across the country, and every TD has a greedy cunt, which they are, will happily put their hand in and take them envelopes.
Yeah.
Their daughter that's getting kicked in.
No, but they get paid even in different ways. Do you know what I mean?
You scratch my back, I carry on.
Exactly.
Yeah, but the TDs are only puppets. They really are only puppets. They are way down the scale. They're getting their orders. Like Simon Harris is absolutely terrified for whatever reason or however reason he's been compromised.
Because he's
without a shadow of a doubt.
And whatever that reason was, that's why Leo
have some sort of protest, aren't they? Tomorrow, is it? Or tomorrow?
Yeah, of course. But however, they're being compromised, but they are being compromised. What's happening? Oh, look. Anyway, oh Jesus, stop.
And they still have that 24 hours.
Yeah, but when you look at it, you can see that the orders of someone above Taoiseach of this country.
And they still got the 24-hour security, even though they're gone out. So completely.
Like Mary Lou and Helen McKenzie, like they've sort of linked in a way that McKenzie's husband is head of the fucking big farm, and Mary Lou's brother is now a sister.
Yeah. Oh, that's right.
Oh yeah, and just one more great point about Sinn Féin. Just to let you know, in the north, Sinn Féin has now made sure for Christmas that there's 5,000 children homeless.
It's with the Parliament.
And he started off
The last couple of years, children have been going to bed hungry in the north because they sided with the Tories to cut the benefits. Even though us in the north, we were exempt because we're a post-war country and under the Good Friday Agreement. So there you go. Well done, Sinn Féin.
the crazy dirty girl when he started it off with Christians who was living in tents up over the border.
It's, let me tell you, see Emmy Shinner up here in the north, I am telling you now, and I'm sure it's the same down south, there's not one of them is poor. They're driving around on top of the range, brand new cars, they've got holiday homes in Florida, Donegal, you name it. They're never short of money. They are a multi-million corporation. They are not a political party, and be under no illusion, they're nothing but.
Derry girl, if you just go, like again, I put another video up, explain how much money she even gets a year. You want to see the amount of money she's on. It's every one of them. The money that they're on is ridiculous, and what they're on it for, I don't know, because they do nothing.
Yeah, I know, but you know what they done up here? See, within because of the war and all that, the funding from Europe that they were getting, like say 200 million, and it was being sent. It was always the Shinners, the DUP, took hold of it, and the money was supposed to be spent at the community. See the money laundering and the racketeering, and that's basically what's going on in the south now. It's absolutely shameful what's going on. And how they're allowed to get away with it.
There's billions.
I was just saying, Elizabeth, the Baltar was in town tonight. I must have just missed them.
Like all these camps and all these things. And this hospital that they're building at 2.3 billion is one of the most expensive hospitals in the world. Maybe somebody want to go and study that hospital under the grounds, that hospital and stuff like that, because it's very suspicious how much this hospital is costing. It's going on this length of time.
Did you remember there was I think it was last year, a fella got up and he basically said that they worked in that hospital and it's like literally a prison. Yeah, he did. He said that.
That's right.
Something strange about that hospital going on.
I find that really strange. They had a big land bought in the Midlands, right, which would have been suitable for anybody around Ireland, and everybody had land if they needed the children's hospital, a big one. And they ended up pulling that. It's the worst place they could ever put it. If they want to fucking change the street, like that's a nightmare to get through at any time of the day. Never mind thinking an emergency to get to the hospital. But getting out of it, there's underground tunnels saying at least 50 and out the fucking likes of the fucking house line. So when you think of P. Diddy, all them things are then in the phones that we have to. They got old mansions and all of them. When you look at the 5 year, the shape of the road, so.
Yeah. I just think it was just set up to fail anyway. And some way of, I don't know, money laundering. You don't know.
Yeah. All I know is that the Irish are being fucked.
I think people just find it hard to believe that it's actually happening. But I'll tell you what, people, the minute said they all see your tinfoil hats, everything that we've been saying has all been proven to come true. See, when it comes to government, do not be under any illusion.
Make sure that they all come on safe.
Sure, bastards.
Fair play to them.
Yeah.
Who got the penny?
I don't know. Probably Jens.
No, not me.
Hey, you watch TV?
Oh, sorry, my radio is on. Is it affecting it?
No.
It's
Something interesting.
It's me blamed for fucking having the telly on and I don't know watching nothing.
We get blamed for everything, gents.
What's your God like?
Just the way to the radio if you want, Greg. Just put yourself on mute when you're doing it, that's all.
Oh, no. Actually, I don't watch television, only for a bit of sport. No, I turned the radio on. Has that improved?
Stop playing, Adrian. You're watching Coronation Street in Emmerdale. Come on, you're watching your soaps.
Fair City.
Is that still on?
Yes, my mother watches them religiously.
Not even Fair City is used to sing about the far
I don't stick with Glen Rowe.
Glen Rowe. My name
Road's good.
Man, you mentioned Glen Road. That's how you know somebody's really Irish. Mention Glen Road to them. If they twist their head and go, what? Or they go, oh, holy Jesus, they're Irish.
Yeah, hopefully she'll
My
learn that.
Tune for it, it's playing in my head here.
Alex
I'm
Fair's
doing it on a weekly basis.
They can ask.
Yeah, but it doesn't represent.
That's what,
It represents the globalist version of Ireland. It doesn't represent. Do you remember, like, when all the Dubliners used to be in it?
Yeah.
It's literally like a
I'm
fucking
actually
Moore
thinking of getting
Street.
drunk tomorrow.
Spot the paddy in it.
Fair's Saturday still about, is still going, that shite.
I swear to God, to see
I've been
these
down there
soaps,
in 2 weeks.
like RTA's propaganda again.
oh,
The
yeah.
use of Fair City,
Hopefully
you
there's
went
no
on about
security
the
guard
far
and we
right
don't know who I am.
and racism and all that sort of shit. And I think everybody kind of turned off that TV set. But you know what? Actually, coming to think of that, you do know you can go into your TV set and remove certain channels. Anything to do with Virgin and RTA, you should remove them off your TV.
And I like laughing at the telly when you know what the truth is. They hear what they're trying to put the telly.
They tell the truth though, don't they? They actually made a video about themselves, how truthful they are. And then the government followed suit by saying, oh, you
Well,
have to
the thing
listen to
about
RTA.
Mousy and Air and all, that prime time episode about the lads, that was literally to shut them down. No, because they were getting the word out to people like that RTE was again, and what it showed how much of a narrative that RTE had towards the public over the years. And when you seen people getting the real news out there, they sort of fit to get this program on the telly to tell people that people are putting out misinformation when they were actually telling the truth.
That's what I'm saying. We don't have a far right in this country. We have a far left. We have an extreme far left.
Extremist left.
Well, McAtee was told to describe what she meant by the far right. She couldn't come up with a definition of it.
Yeah, and she's the Minister of Justice. If she can't come up with a fucking thing for it, then what does that make this fucking country like? Like, what the fuck is being employed here?
Then again, you had Micheál Martin a couple of months ago saying that the far left and the far right didn't exist. But then you could just during a week or something, I seen him getting up there talking about the far right and far left. That's why I just said this didn't exist.
I'm like, but Leo just said the same thing that we did. Like, Ireland is full. Is Leo now a far right?
But during Leo's, when he
You know what I mean? Like,
when he
We
was
only
a
ever
teacher,
covered my face once, that was
tried to
out
take
close
him
to
to court for a certain reason. Now the judge denied it. Now Paul Murphy brought him back in, and because he's not the Taoiseach, the judge didn't deny it, and he is going to court. Now I can't tell you what the reasons for, because I don't know. The video, I have the video there somewhere, but he has been brought to court, up to court.
Paul Murphy.
Bad.
There's a reason that Paul Murphy was bringing up the court, and the judge denied it when he was a Taoiseach, but now that he's not, he's going up. I'm actually sure if you Google it, you'd find it.
No, they couldn't keep up to them. You don't even know. We don't
we had to
even
go down
know
with the iPod, yeah.
half of what's going on behind. And you know what? I don't think we ever will. Slowly, maybe in years, it'll all start to filter out. But be under no illusions. See the disgusting backhanded jobs is going on behind it. It's absolutely disgusting.
I think it's
It's
that huge
ethically
pause dog
cleansing,
film
and we
movie.
are actually under UN charter law. We are protected because we are.
You can't hear me again, Elizabeth. I have the sound up and on. Can you hear me now? Maybe because people are speaking over me.
Indigenous Irish, and that's exactly what's going on.
How are you, lady there? How are you?
There's literally like
Can you hear me, yeah?
basically saying, telling us to get up off our knees, that we're not slaves. They're telling us to fight.
Yeah, you can hear me now, yeah. I'll turn the volume back up there.
But if we say anything, then we're racist. You know what I mean? What are we supposed to stand there and allow this abuse to constantly go on? Like, do you know what I mean? And it's worse when your own are doing it to your supposed own. You know, it was less insulting when the British were doing it to us. And that's the truth.
Yeah.
It's a fabulous plan. There's a man called Richard von Coudenhove. I've spoken about this before, and it's called the Kalergi Plan, and it's the main tenet of it is to destabilize Western Europe with unvetted immigration, and you can see exactly what's happening. Western Europe is being destabilized. Oh, actually, the whole of the Western world has been destabilized.
Yeah.
Yeah, you YOLO.
But we are up against, like, there's 1.5 million people in this country, directly or indirectly, supported by the state. That's by the Exchequer. That's employed. So that works out about 500,000 civil servants and their spouses, and say one child. So that's 1.5 million, and they don't want to rock the apple cart. So they're going to stay silent. So we're up against 1.5 million Irish people, but those people are probably direct descendants of those that threw rotten fruit at the true patriots of 1916. So that really is what we're up against.
Yeah.
Like I spoke at rallies before.
Sorry to interrupt you. Sorry, who keeps on letting that one up?
Me, will you?
You can't let it up because there's SWAT sticker on it.
Yeah, exactly.
I saw that.
Yes.
I was looking at it, and then I looked at it, it was a cat. I thought it might
No,
have
it's
been
what's
Is that YOLO, Giddy?
It was a kitten.
No, that's somebody intentionally trying to do that.
Is it?
Yeah. Oh, look what they have on their lives.
No, we don't comply to that shit.
No. The only Nazis is on the left side.
They're the games they play. I've never seen anything like it in my life, honest to God.
No.
And it's the sooner the better these people are made accountable for what they're doing, the better.
Better. I love the accent. Alright, Sibby.
Elsie, is that you?
It is me.
And I see how's things going on YouTube. How's your channel going?
That's going all right. Yeah, we're live here at the moment on YouTube. On Triggered Podcast.
Are you still doing the podcast?
Yes, I'm on live now at the moment on Triggered Podcast on YouTube. Not on my own account, but on a separate account, yeah. That
Nice
me
one.
Gideon Boots one. Yeah. A few people
What's your
listening.
name again on YouTube? So everybody follow you?
It's the same one.
Subscribe.
It's Derek Mouse, you're right.
Yeah. If you're on YouTube, give him a follow or subscription.
Yeah.
Tinker on RTE.
Yeah.
Are you on as well, Fritz?
You're our RTE.
I thought you had your OnlyFans.
I was saying Tinker at RTE because when RTE put me out there, they were saying this is Derek Mouse, right? He turned the camera around and he pointed at Tinker. He didn't point it at me.
Shut up.
Yeah, he said this is Derek Mouse, right? More about him later.
Yeah, there was no reason to drop me just because I was speaking on the facts. I don't know why y'all dropped me and as soon as this.
Who the fuck was that? She wasn't.
You got the wrong idea.
Who the fuck was that?
I want to hear what
No,
you're saying.
you weren't even speaking, love.
Hold on, man. We need answers here.
You should have left her on.
Hey, was this the live that I was just on?
No.
When I was talking to Charles?
No.
What happened? I'm a little confused. I'm trying to find Charles live. I ain't been on TikTok that long, but I get on TikTok live. I ain't been on TikTok live that long. So I'm confused. I was just talking to Charles.
Who the
We
fuck's
was
Charles?
having a debate. And I want to know what's going on.
Honestly.
I came back. This was the live it brought me on. Soon as I came back into the app.
Yeah, you talking about Charles the Sniff?
The man has dropped the lorry.
Look, we can be your chance. Let us know what's going on.
Yeah.
Y'all talking at the same time. I'm sorry.
Is that Charles the Sniff? Is that the Sniff you're talking about, Charlie?
We're a bit confused too, sweetheart.
How are you, Black Beauty? How are you, Sam?
This wasn't the debate. This wasn't the debate about
we
President Trump
Sorry,
and Joe
Finback.
Biden. This wasn't the
we
presidential debate.
Oh, Trump 24.
I'm
No,
voting for Trump. Yes.
No, it wasn't that debate.
Okay, I gotta go. Can y'all put me back on Charles Live?
Do me a favor, will you tell Charles I said hello?
My life, I thought was the guards kicking in my fucking door. I thought it was getting done. was a scary one and a weird one.
Yeah, and I was actually beginning to think I was losing it. Maybe she was, and I forgot.
Oh, he was fucking dead, man. I was like, who the hell am I at the piss off now? I didn't hear now to finish me off.
I know, and she come up the same time as me, so I think he's looking as if to say, is that coming from her? What the fuck?
I think she's on the chairs. That's what the thing is.
Yeah.
She's looking for that bag.
We need answers though. Like that sounded very interesting.
Come here, I want to. What's the story? I was only listening in for a couple of minutes. I was in the bed with the dog.
Stream Bear, this is TikTok.
Kept in.
Streaming it live on YouTube.
It's like
I haven't a clue to her and who the fuck she was. She's asked me to put her back into somebody else's charity's live, or whoever the fuck he is.
Every morning.
The dog has.
It's my sister's dog.
Yeah, I can't kick anything back.
We found that grow outside. The dogs chew on grass. And they eat these, they're very poisonous to them.
Yeah.
Best thing to do is just keep the dog in, keep it watered. But the best gonna bring you. They're all being paid to put dogs down.
Yeah. I know.
You know, we have elder families coming in with dogs.
You're going right up happy days. I'm tuning in.
She's on 3 different antibiotics intravenously, and obviously fluids. Now, they let her home last night and the night before, but they were at the pumping too much into her. She couldn't take it, that liver.
What kind of dog is it?
A little Shih Tzu.
I have one of them.
Yeah, it's breaking her heart. Like, just even the kids are sobbing. They just didn't. I don't know. I can't see that good coming out of it. I really can't.
One of dogs that was bred with a bulldog. We called them bullshit.
What? See that again?
It was a bad time of jokes, Sam. Sorry, that wasn't meant to you.
It really was. Yeah, I was like, what? Fuck's sake.
Thinking of Dumb and Dumber, did you ever see when he said he bred the fucking Shih Tzu with the bulldog?
Yeah.
Bullshit.
That's right, yeah. Yeah, so what's these other fuckers up to now?
Well, they're threatening to put gangs on the streets and go around and attack. Like, they call the far right or racist or whatever, but who did they declare the far right or racist? If they see somebody walking past, like, a bunch of coloured people, and the lads say have a bit of a laugh or a joke, and they decide that it was something more aggressive towards the people that attack them, when that wouldn't be the case. You know, so like it's technically a danger. Everybody's fucking freedom in this country at the minute, because if we allow that, we're all fucking screwed completely.
Yeah. That Bam Bam thing.
That joke.
I just love to see her face to face, that's it.
Oh, rap for shovel.
Oh,
yeah. She was saying to me that she'd love to go to Dublin.
I think she's already had her up.
She said, I'd love to go to Dublin to meet you, she said, and I'd love to bring you to a mosque and introduce you to all these people. I'd love to bring her to Afghanistan and introduce her. This is a gay woman from Ireland. Do this, please.
What'd she say?
Sorry, could you say?
She would say to me, like, she would love to bring me, come up to Dublin, meet up with me, and bring me to a mosque. She said, wow. I love these people, but I was thinking, yeah, I'd love to bring you to fucking Afghanistan. And
let them riddle you, bitch. Fuck's sake.
She'll be getting flying lessons.
Yeah.
Do you not realise that the very religion that she supports is the very one that's on a life?
All right, Sean.
Get flying lessons because the bullet wouldn't take her out.
No, it really wouldn't wear her. Under the Palestine.
Just tuning in here from TikTok.
When if she sees me coming in, she'll say, oh, Sam, are you awake, Black Beauty? Are you awake? That's all she can say. Are you awake, Black Beauty? Awake.
Aren't you fucking very observant? Obviously, my name is picture is there. I'm awake, you gobshite.
That thing is just take us 2 bricks.
Trying to play your emotions, do you know what I mean? Like, you know, she thinks
she's
Say what you want. Couldn't give a fuck. use that word, but the arts.
What's happening, everybody?
I don't want to mention like the shame.
What's the story? Ireland for the Irish.
Yeah.
Yeah, big time.
I'm a little cunt.
What?
I says I'm a little cunt for only replying to you there.
Who do you think we're talking about, Kat? Tea towel.
This word is dash.
How are you, Michael?
Hello, everybody.
What's the topic?
Well, Miggy.
Drones in America. What do you think?
Oh yeah.
Huh?
What do you say?
You guys haven't heard about that?
Wow.
The drones,
We have
yeah.
lots of drones flying all over our country.
Michael, this is Project Bluebeam. It's Project Bluebeam.
What's that?
That wagon.
You don't know what Project Bluebeam is. We're waiting for years for this to come online.
Yeah. We're just like, there's the aliens. The blue beam.
And Sandy, there's a
No, I actually seen one of these close up, and it's not alien technology. This is definitely human-made technology. Drones.
I've seen a video where Jerome Brady was saying that Iran launched a mothership that released all these drones into America, and then coming towards the end of the clip that was shown, he said, it's quite possible that it's Iran. They're like, I thought a second ago you said it was a fucking mothership he sent off, and we smell all these out of America.
Well, think about it like this.
So
sorry.
Think about it like this, right? Our country's borders are wide open. Anybody can cross and seek a claim asylum, right? So, what would be the best way to fight America within its own country?
psychological. Psychological people.
Well, our country's so divided still, it doesn't matter.
That's what I mean, and that will be perfect for them to come in and actually get into the
Cause massive damage, yeah.
Yeah, you know, like,
Obama done his good road work, so he did.
Well,
He clapped on himself when he got home with the picture.
politicians, well, divide and conquer.
Yeah.
He said, fuck that and walk around
all
the
these
nursery
drones are
again.
making, you can buy all this shit here and
Nursery got,
actually
like that
produce
news
them.
going
There's
on,
so many
Speedy
abandoned
Gonzalez.
manufacturing facilities. It wouldn't be hard. It really
Well,
wouldn't be.
you know what a TR3B is?
No. Wait, say that again?
It's TR3B.
No, I know. I never heard of that.
Have a look at that. The Americans have that since I think around the 80s, but that technically moves like a drone. It's a big, huge fucking triangle thing. All the lighting. But that can move like a drone, you know, like stop and then fly off now. But these things that you're talking about,
Whoopie ball, yeah. They're wanting them.
things in them. That's
These things are huge.
yeah, but this is Project Bluebeam in full
Do
swing.
you believe in like extra terrestrial? How do you even say that word? Extra, yeah. Terrestrial.
Yeah. but-
Aliens, ETs.
See, I think if this was the U.S. government, it would be more hive mind drones, smaller
No, I
drones,
think
more
the whole
faster.
thing with aliens is psychological warfare. You know, they're trying to weaken the mind to make you look at the government as they're the heroes. But all the pack of wimps that's in there. You know what I mean? You know how to make money. You know how to get and take the envelope to make the money.
How are you, Devlin?
They're a pack of fucking wimps.
Well, let's shoot one down and see what's inside of it.
We're not
They're
allowed
not
to
that fast.
Yeah, but we the people can't do that. The government have done that, I think, especially the US government. I
Dude.
wholeheartedly do believe that they have.
The-
They hit the EMP.
It's the same
Because
drone.
there's a
Listen,
fella called David Foster, and there's a fella called David Foster, and he was in like the army and stuff like that. And he came out and he said, like the Congress in front of like a whole panel of people, that these things do exist. Like apparently they have the bodies of the crashed craft.
Yeah, Paul, only a fraction probably be on the same today.
Have you not been up to date in the last while that they actually had a parade in there about 2 weeks ago?
No, I've watched it, yeah, buddy.
And that's saying
I've
that
watched
coming up out of the ocean.
I didn't hear that part now coming out of the ocean.
Yeah,
you got
they're
it.
coming up out of the ocean. They're saying they're not coming from space, they're coming out of the ocean.
I actually do believe that as well, buddy. I do think they're coming from the ocean, but also out of the Earth's atmosphere.
They're coming to rescue me. You just haven't found me yet.
No, the reason why I say that these aren't U.S. military is because they're looking to design something smaller, faster, more hive mind, where they can overwhelm air defense systems. These things are so big, dude. We had one flying over our car, and my girl got a video, and it stopped right above us. Like,
you think of it, slaves rise up. Imagine controlling the mine.
shoot it down.
We're not
Shoot it down and see what's inside. I mean, literally, it was only 100 feet above me. I could have taken a shotgun and shot this thing down.
Yeah, but see, over here in Ireland, if we gonna shoot at them, they're gonna call knives, forks, or spoons. That's all we have for bullets.
Yeah. We're not allowed pepper spray.
You guys better get armed.
Honestly, man, if somebody breaks into your home over there, you have every right to defend yourself in whatever
We don't.
necessary. Over here, if somebody breaks into the house, you have to make the cunt a cup of tea because we slip on it.
Then you guys need to change your government. You're the only ones that can.
Sean.
Exactly. No, you're right.
You didn't think of that one.
Seen a few aliens over there.
180,000 new votes was brought in as well. Like, I mean, they fucked us every which way. Like,
Oh, wait, what was that?
there's new 180,000 new votes. That was their imported voters.
Legal.
Oh, you're talking about the immigrants.
Brought in.
For fuck's sake.
There's plenty of legal aliens over here. That count the same thing.
They
The
were
same.
clever at what they done as well. Like they seen what people want going out voting, and they brought in probably a little bit more than that to actually outnumber them, so they could say we won.
It's mad though that these people gotten away with doing
Yeah,
what
but
they're doing.
we got a picture in a shopping centre there a couple of weeks ago before the election of Fianna Fáil stopping people and they actually showing them on their phone what to do.
So,
You know, so they're telling them, they will advise them to go vote. These people won't go down their own free will.
Yeah, exactly.
For sure. Remember I was telling you I was coming past and I seen year one and she was telling all these Nigerians to come here. Like, she was like, Helen Makachi, God bless her. She's a lovely woman. I was like, wow.
Of all the white race, they hate anything with blonde hair and blue eyes. So that's what I can't understand when you were talking about Helen McEntee is the fucking saint.
Because she gives them everything.
Well, that's true.
You guys got to do what you got to do. Like when the Vikings would leave settlements.
We
in
need
England.
to go to war. That's what we need to do.
Irish people are afraid to be called names, Michael.
We need one man.
At this point in time,
We need
cares?
a few rebels
I actually couldn't care what
to
they call
declare
me.
war in the country and just go after these people.
Do you reckon now in the next 2 weeks that we could be at full war anyways, because there's a lot more things we fucking for.
what do you think of the people of England are about to do?
Well, if these so-called
Very
activists
excited.
Giving us back our 6 pound fees, we don't care.
then we're going to have to defend ourselves. Do you know what I mean? If they're now setting up and they're basically, they've made the threat.
You had one in
that they're
earlier
going
on.
alive.
Irish
Yeah,
thing.
We have to. We
Some
need
American that Jenny
some
Green,
kind
she,
of
I don't know
protection.
what the fuck she was talking about. She
I
said,
know, I told sympathy
Me
to
in
come to my
charge, she
hand
said,
because he won't leave
you
it.
kicked me out
That
of
was
the
his
way from.
The 6 counties is
You
going to
kick
be unified with the
And then she came back in. He says, this is charity's life. No, you had the wrong life.
You know, but with the incomes, they take it
She
over.
put me back into charity's life. How the fuck are we supposed to do
From
that?
north to south.
Jump back in ourselves.
You know, the small town take them all over.
By all accounts,
Go ahead.
sorry, but by all accounts, there will be a 32 county area, but that's not really here nor there. It certainly
What the unification was going to be, if it's allowed, it's going to be an Islamic unification of these islands.
No, you were talking about a 32 county area. But the problem is that they will easily give that over because they don't care. We're dealing with neoliberal sociopathic parasites. Now, the biggest problem is all our natural resources should be put back into public ownership. That's the fucking biggie. That's where the money is. They don't give a fuck. They have no nationalistic tendencies. These animals in the doll, these puppets in the doll, they have no nationalistic tendencies whatsoever. But our public resources, we have massive resources in this country, natural resources in this country, like our fisheries, our gas, and oil. But they will easily give us to appease us.
You solved it all.
Just to give us a 32
Mate,
county.
it's anybody who was foreign getting all these things. Irish people don't get, like, you know, look at.
You guys have a
that's a separate subject. That's a separate subject.
But do you guys have a constitution?
Yeah.
But people don't follow.
Yeah.
Well, it's not even recognised, to be honest with you, by the people.
So what kind of rule
1947
Irish people used to? See, I don't know much about your government, or I know a lot about your past, about the Gaelic language and kings and stuff like that, but I don't know
We
anything.
all good in this country, but one day Barack Obama came, and after that, everything went to shit.
Frankie, you listening in? This fella sounds like you. But he's clueless.
Huge influence over.
Oh, 100%, yeah. Listen,
opposite
all
from me.
governments are shit.
Exactly, and all governments, different governments have different influences over different countries, if you get me.
Yeah,
They do.
they do. No, I agree. I
Like,
agree.
as Americans, who would you number one? Who would you, if you were like to enter a war or a conflict, who would your number one ally be?
Ireland, in the world,
America.
in the world that's, sorry lads, in the world
America,
that's
yeah.
either going to be the sheep or the shepherd. Put it that way.
Exactly, yeah.
Yeah,
But in
that's true.
America,
What do you mean? Oh, right now, what's going on in America? We're on a
like, yeah, like what allies would you have? I'm sure you would have a lot, but like, I don't know.
We have allies. We have the United Nations. We have Mexico and
Not good for
Canada,
nobody.
Australia. But to be honest, and this ain't being disrespectful, America really doesn't need allies because we're not in a position to be invaded really from Canada or Mexico.
You've already been invaded by
you
the
already are invaded.
Yeah, but I'm saying the military coming across our.
They literally emptied their prison cells in Venezuela.
Yeah, but
The same way in England over here. They emptied their prison
think of it
cells in
though.
England.
Go ahead.
Sorry, Jen.
No, I'm just saying that they emptied their prison cells, like, and that's what we have.
Yeah, no,
we
yeah.
have protection.
And if you think of it, it basically is an invasion because it is all men. Like, you know, men don't come into a country unless they're ready to go to war. Like, where's their women and where's their children?
It sounds
You
like
know,
it, doesn't it?
It's
Some women, some
Same in
children.
Ireland, the same way in America, and the same in
the small
Europe.
hats in.
It is all men. We don't see children. We don't see women. It's just all of these men.
And they're all
A lot of
military. They're all military age fighting men.
military age, like that's military age fighting men. Like, you know, what they're here. The genocide is all, if you ask me.
Yeah.
Like, you know, the
Yeah.
Irish
I agree.
and the Europeans and the Americans, but the Irish people, we have a lot more at stake than the
You guys have-
Europeans and even the you Americans, because there's only 4.5, 5 million of us on this land now. Not even, to be honest with you, probably 2 million indigenous Irish people, proper indigenous people, if we're lucky at this point. Because I know a lot of people who have, especially my age, who have emigrated. Like, you know, they don't see any hope for the country. They went to Australia and they went to even America. Like, you know, even some of them went to Canada, believe it or not. Fucking Canada.
That's sad. So what in your mind would change that for Ireland, to the people of Ireland?
A new government, like, you know, people, the people to be put forward.
What's here now is going to be dissolved in the next couple of years, like the Guards, because they want the United Nations police force in Ireland.
Well, they want, let's say, a multiculturalism, like
police force, if you get me. Like, you can be white, you can be black, or you can be brown. But yeah, you can work in the Garda forces and you can work in the Irish Army. I'm sorry, but that should not be the case. Like, you know, unless you're Irish, white Irish, unless you're white Irish, you shouldn't have a place. You shouldn't dictate to other people. It's bad enough if a white Irish couple dictates to me and tells me what to do. That's bad enough. Like, that's enough to do with me. Like, you know, to send me over the edge. But, like, you know, I don't know who these people think that they are.
No, I know.
Like, I'm not, like, you know, I'm gonna shut up because I'm gonna get myself in trouble.
Oh no, you're only keep going.
The right place.
I was just gonna say, like,
Passion we need in all the younger
or
generation.
anything. But like,
10K, that's all I was interested in. We're at 10K. You get it up on FYP now. Sorry.
No, yeah, Grand. I'm actually glad that you cut me off because I was going to say something that I would have regretted and I wouldn't have been able to
Come
come
on,
back.
you're the right place.
You go to bed at 50:10. Yeah. Well, what's 50?
No, because I just don't want people calling me racist, like, they get me. But I was going to say, like, could you imagine, like, a guard in a uniform, like, being, like, black and telling you that you can't go here or you can't do this, like, you know?
So let me ask you something. You all know I'm American, and let's say I have Irish roots that came from Ireland to America. But let's say I want to come back and be a part of Ireland. Like, what you guys believe?
Some smoke with you.
Would
And I
you
mean,
accept
like,
me for that?
Yeah, we would, though.
What
But
are
you
you
see,
saying,
there's
Michael?
a difference, though, and, like, I think it's important, like, you know, to say, like, you're not, like, indigenously Irish. Like, you know, in my opinion, you're not in any way. Like, you know, you don't sound it. It's people who have come from the land, who are on the land, who their grandparents, their grandfathers, like, you know, grandmothers, aunties, uncles, like, you know, like, that is indigenous. And again, like, Irish people have always been known to man to be white people. Like, that's not racist to say. Like, you know, I just need to specify, like, you know.
So for you, look, just let me explain the immigration laws. You as an American come off to Ireland, it's hard for me as an Irish person going to America. You need to get married to somebody, first of all. You know, you're not going to get residency, you're not going to get citizenship. And
Yeah, but they're offering citizenship in Ireland right now if you have like ancestry, like grandmother, grandfather.
there are certain things.
Over here, if you have none of that.
Exactly, mate. I'm glad you said that, Irish Boots. I was literally going to say that. You know, so I don't know where you read that, but they're getting it. They're handing it out for citizenship to anybody. Like, you know.
If people can be a serial killer, they come to Ireland to get a brand new name, get a brand new TPS number, and they get benefits. And then you get told that you have mental health problems, and the truth comes out.
Shit, I'm on my way. I'll be there in 5 hours.
We had the most wanted sex trafficker in Europe. Interpol was looking for him, and he was living in rural Ireland since 21. Now, he's a sex trafficker, and all these children are starting to go missing. You know what I mean? This is what we have walking our streets like.
And these sick bastards are like trafficking children.
Oh no, maybe Poland had the right idea after all.
Oh, they do.
Oh, no, they
fucking
do.
Oh,
They do. Like, honestly, you should see Poland. We should take a page out of our books and just shoot them at the border before they come in. That's what we should do. Honestly, I'm so over it. Like,
Poland has the right idea.
it's stone cold when it comes to these type of issues. Honestly, it really is. Like, you know, until our own people are put first and looked after, fuck you and fuck everybody else. Get the hell out of here.
That's how Americans feel, and that's why we voted in Donald Trump.
We need a
That's crazy, dude.
Yeah, we do need a Trump.
To shoot the boats. You just need to shoot the boats that are coming across the channel.
Yeah, that'll be a good idea.
Mate, I have barely, like, access to a butter knife. Never mind anything else.
Yeah,
We have cannons going up and down the length of Ireland, but we have
military leaders say about this, like your generals and stuff? Are they coming out against this?
No, they don't care. They're for like the military basically even accommodates these pricks, which is sad. Like honestly,
Money.
like maybe if an Islamist, I don't know, goes after an Irish soldier, maybe you might get the hint then, we have a bit of a problem. But until then, I don't know, people are just stupid.
Well,
Street shelter were jabbed last November. That should have been a wake-up call, but sure, here, look at the many's happened. Ashley Murphy should have been a wake-up call.
Exactly.
The man's like, you know, how even the ones in the blind eye.
that was a major wake up call. You know, that was when it was here. Police had loaded in France, and you know, other girls, young girls that lost their lives to this fucking mass migration crap that George Soros put on us as an fucking
Happen, Sean.
And then the likes of the underlings that wanted to be all part of that, like the TDs, all wanted to agree with it, but they wanted to be part of the gang. You know, that's what we're
few
facing.
videos on my
That's
phone.
what we're at all right now.
The stuff I made.
Folks like that who just want to be part of this big bad
I
gang.
have
that we don't
made
know
the
about,
Terminator
you
head.
know about, you know what I mean?
The Terminator, Terminator head. Chucky.
Like
Yeah,
as well,
Chucky.
I don't know whether
Yeah, this
anybody
head as well.
else would agree with me, but the way I look at things now, the way I
Little
kind of,
bits and pieces.
I'm like not starting to see things, but I've been seeing them. It's like you look at Ireland, you look at Europe, and you look at
They're handy, but they're hard to use. I found they're hard enough to use. But my plan was when I got into it, the first one I got into TikTok was I was making runners. And I wanted to make a 3D pair of runners. That was my whole plan. That's why I bought one.
Please have you.
Hello.
What's the story, Bubbles?
You need to warn it back to
You all right?
What are Western
Ah,
values?
good.
What are Western values?
It is, Bubbles. What story?
right now.
What's happening, buddy? All right?
All right, what's happening?
Oh, God. Just back from holidays there, you know yourself.
Holidays.
Who shows
Yeah,
up?
holidays. It was a holiday.
What? Where are we in Cork?
No.
Down the country? Or out of
Port East. What a beach in Port East there is.
I was on holiday unless it's
Niall, we over on beach. We over on the beach in the bog. Was that what it was?
Yes, no you haven't, Jim. Come here and watch the story with you, all good. How you up there? How you keeping, Jenny, what's happening with you, girl? James, you're not talking to me now.
Yeah, you get straight on this man.
You follow there, Niall.
Jerry, girl, how are you?
How's everybody doing?
Good, Niall. How are you, love?
How are you, darling?
I'm okay, girl. I'm just fit.
Darla.
What?
Hi. Sorry, I was scared hello.
Oh, about time for you, Jenny. About time for you, girl. Did you miss me or what, man?
Bullet in the head. No, like a bullet in the head.
Listen, look. I have one and all. We have more than one, let me tell you. We'll do it, look. The rest of the people won't do it, but I'll do it, not my watch, not happening. See all these people getting murdered and raped and all that. Not the old Bubbles, what? Bubbles won't ever happen, let me tell you.
Something like this was gonna come up.
Well, it won't ever happen, girl.
Need more like you now. Just people are
Listen to me, girl. There's only one like me, girl. There's only one like me, but I have a few friends. About 1,000. There's about 1,000 of us down.
There's nobody excessive, but they're good.
What?
We're getting threatened now by the immigrants and the lefty loonies. Like, do you know what I mean? They're looking to set up an anti-fragile group. Have you heard that today, Niall?
Not in my watch, girl, not in my watch. I'm going to the dial myself. I'm going to be the crown collier, yeah? What's so funny about that, Jenny?
I can see it right up there.
And she likes to try in the house and Mikey Coven and all the fucking all. Michael Man, or whatever his name is.
Something to go against Healy.
Listen to me, I got 2 months of Conley back here, queer before.
So you got
Yeah,
2
no.
months to actually tell us.
Yeah, but the judge agreed with me. The judge agreed with me.
In prison, but telling somebody for what they actually are as like in their own lifestyle.
What?
You got locked up for telling somebody what they actually are in their own lifestyle.
Thank
Hey,
you,
what's
girl.
going on? I'm Mental. How you
Thank
doing?
you, girl. Thank you.
What's the story, Dollar? What's the crack?
He openly says that he's queer. So if you call him queer, you're not
What's the
actually
big deal?
calling the name. You're
The judge agreed with me. The judge agreed with me. He goes, was he there? He goes, no, he wasn't. This is 3:30 in the day from my, you know. Was he there? No. Well, when the people call themselves that, and then he says to them, where's the harps gone off the badges, you know? Because the Gardaí are a company now based in London. You know what I mean? So how is this legal? It's like done stores running the country. Do you get me?
fucking super value. We're not doing stores.
What?
Super value.
Super Valley can't run themselves. Do you mind anything else?
My point exactly.
Lidl's, come here. Lidl's for government or Aldi's for government.
Well, you know, we're told that super value run the country.
They'll do a better. They'll do a better.
Actually run the country.
They'll do a better job. Irish Boots. Is it Irish Boots? I'm just looking at down Sean Town.
What's the story, Dollar?
I tell you, it's -8 Celsius here right now. I'm freezing my balls off. I wish I lived over in Ireland right now. It's so fucking cold.
Come here, Dolly.
It's freezing over here.
Dolly.
I called my mom and I was like,
Do you know
it's
what?
freezing. She's like, turn on the oven. And it didn't help.
No, do you know what the trick for that is, right?
God bless about that.
Ask your nanny to make a willy warm, huh?
Oh, my nanny's been gone since 2008.
Well, ask your mother or your sister or your whatever.
You need a cuddle. That's what you need.
Jenny's good at them there, huh?
Oh, a nice cuddle will warm you right up.
She uses the green wood.
Irish cuddle.
Yeah, she tears it off sheep herself. Jenny, don't you, Jenny?
I do, yeah.
I know. I know.
My
No, no,
ex-wife made me
it's
one
Irish
once. It was
Boots myself.
good, but it could have been better.
Fella called Dollar now is talking now.
Dublin coddle. She found it up.
Ready girl. Jen C her name is. And then Laura Bubbles and Black Beauty.
Oh my God.
My ex could have been better
This
too,
is
but she
Sam.
wasn't. That's what she means.
But
What?
you want a high cuddle, you put the other bit of ham in, you chop it up, and you buy the chocolate, put it in, and you have your sausages, you have your rations, you have your potatoes, your veg, your stuff. My man does a lovely. My man's Dublin in more or less class. Yeah. So the cuddle that he does is more
My friend sent me a thing that the Aran Islands are paying you $92,000 to move there.
Where you from?
Yeah,
Where you from, Daddy?
he's in the room.
Huh?
Oh, I'm from Michigan, United States.
I'm from Cork City, Ireland. Pleased to meet you, buddy.
Oh, nice to meet you too. I haven't been to Cork. I went to Dublin, Belfast, and Galway.
Don't.
Oh,
I'm joking. That's the greatest place in Ireland.
Come to
There, you
Cork,
must
buddy.
there.
Come to Cork,
Yeah.
trust me. Come to
Yeah,
Cork.
you know.
Listen, I own Cork. I own Cork.
You won't.
No, do you?
That's your part of the island, isn't it?
The whole island is mine now, Jenny.
My island.
My island. Braveheart, Stephen. My island. All right, Braveheart.
That was such a
Your
good
statement?
movie. I don't care if it's not
Listen,
true. That was
listen,
the best movie.
If I join you, I don't want to join no one. But anyway, I only put this on this down. I'm inside my friend's house. She's just not aware to me. But anyway, if it was my telly, I wouldn't be putting on them tunes. There you go. What's the story with you, girl?
All good, all good. Off work today, so I'm buzzing. You, but I'm back all weekend.
I tell you, I look in them eyes on me, wood. What's so funny?
What did he say?
You'd be looking at your eyes all night.
I wouldn't even go to sleep. I'd stay up all night looking at them.
Look at the videos. You fucking idolize anything.
No, I don't look at videos, right? The real thing, buddy. You must look at videos.
Send them on your own friends account.
Oh, look at what's in me ring, look.
When I told my uncle I was going to Ireland,
Very bling
he
bling.
said, "Where are you going?" I said, "Well, we're going to."
Don't start wearing that.
And he said, "Get the fuck out of Dublin." He's like, "That's not the real island. Just go anywhere else."
You not see many Irish people in Dublin now, Dalla. It's like, you know, you think you're in Romania or.
Yeah, when I went in 2016, there was a lot of Polish there. I could tell.
Yeah, the Polish are all right.
Yeah, but not to the point that we become the minority in our own countryside.
It's like.
Listen, woman. Listen, this is my view, right? Take it or leave it, yeah? Whatever about people contributing to society and all that, no problem. But
Not to the point that we become the minority in our own country. They're not allowing their country to become the minority, so why are we?
Because we have no choice, for fuck's sake, that's why.
You're gonna have to go back to having 7 kids like my grandma.
No.
That's the only way you increase the population.
The thing is, right, the Catholics actually outnumbered the Protestants.
Oh yeah, the North. Yeah, I've heard that.
Yeah, and then we got another fucking plantation by the Brits.
Jenny.
What?
It's not time for Catholics and Protestants, right? That's gone, right?
I never said that. If you were listening to me, I said it's the first time that the Catholics outnumbered the Protestants, and then we got another plantation by the Brits.
Yeah, that's what she said.
Fucking Islam.
But listen, it's time to unite now and get rid of the illegals. Yes or no?
Yup, I say.
Yes or no?
He's been trying to do that longer than he is.
You know what?
These illegal immigrants, right? See these illegals, yeah? Not in my watch, because I have loads of things for them.
Just be quiet, Niall, because.
Loads of them.
The rule should be if you can swim there, you can stay.
Snowflakes outside and just screen recording, you know, making such a big mountain out of a molehill.
Paul is shown here.
Like they do.
Sorry, what was the sorry? Paul is really get coming there. Paul is the same.
You really got to be quite too, because I step on it up and down.
Noel Bullets is shown on the screen there is a bullet.
It's time to unite.
Brian.
Hey,
Oh, we're taking we're taking.
How are you taking Big Nose?
What? Look at him, you can't talk about the big nose, so it's your nose.
I'll put you in into middle next week if you don't stop.
Sure, Brian,
you were not blank, you wouldn't do it, but look away with your little bit nose, look away. Antique joy, you saw you, and then antique.
Coming in, how are you, Brian? What's up?
What's the crack? What's the story?
The hell of things. Well, we got part of
I know Bob, it's a long time. Money messing with him.
Why money buzzing? Come here, I'm just heading town there now, because we have people to see, or people to do, and things to see. Walk on for of course, yeah. So God bless and God nice, and I'll be on live after, probably drunker, and there we go. I'm going to be looking at you all night, girl. I'll look at your eyes all night. I'm mad about them.
Yeah, I'm
But
not sure on
see
it.
you later, lads. Have a good night.
All right, now you take care.
About 21 or something.
Right, bye.
Well, that was interesting.
Where's your man go?
Hey, Linda. No.
He had a lot to say.
Yeah.
That's all right. I get to be a yapper sometimes too.
Okay, I'll say.
Yeah, it's too fucking cold here. I'm getting too old for this shit. Being like, it's 17 Fahrenheit. I think it's -8 Celsius. And the heat is just going and going.
You know,
This time of year,
it's actually 40 miles in order this time of year. We're normally like
In my house right
Yeah,
now,
man,
it's
just disappeared.
16 Celsius. Holy fuck.
What part of the year?
Little bubbles, that little fella that was
I'm
Cork, he
2
just
hours
disappeared.
from the Canadian border. I live in Michigan.
Oh, wow. Right.
We don't get the snow too bad where I live in the middle because the lake is too far away.
That's the first
But
one.
it does get
Bubbles
cold
has ever done. I
sometimes.
have to tell you, too.
and it ain't just seems the pine goes that much too. Not with
I
snow.
think you showed too much there when you showing the bullet. Don't show that.
Yeah, I always see the TikToks. They say it rains, but I was lucky. I went in June 2016 and it rained not that much. And I think it only rained in like Giants Causeway. Other than that, I didn't see any rain for, it was only, 3.5 days, but.
The cloud was being in the next county when you were there.
I would definitely go to Cork next time though, because I always see like nice pictures of it. And I was reading.
Sorry, buddy, stay out of Kerry. The Healy Reeves will turn you into a leprechaun.
Or what is it called? Cobb? COBH?
Yeah.
I don't.
Oh.
Yeah, they have those really.
Set off.
Sorry. When you say that, it's Cove with a V for you. Well, it's
Cove.
Yeah, so it's
Okay.
Cove. If that was pronounced.
Yeah, they really fucked up on the Titanic. That English captain should have listened to the guy who said there was ice, and if they would have slowed down, it would have been okay.
Took hundreds of Englishmen to devote it one Irishman to sink it.
Sorry, you can't hear about this.
I think when I was there, they were either building or they finished in 2016 the Titanic Museum thing. They have a traveling one. It came to Grand Rapids, Michigan. I saw it. And they had like plates and I don't know, all kind of just random shit from the boat.
Do you know what you're talking to right now?
What?
Antique farm equipment for Britain.
Oh, really?
Nobody gets that.
No.
That went right over my head.
Yeah.
I'm too busy tapping the screen. My bloody fingers killing me. See, I haven't made that much accent in a long time. You know what I'm talking about, Boots.
But my icon is all the states I've been to. I used to travel a lot, and I'm trying to go to all 50. I've been to like 32. But yeah, if you haven't been to America, I mean, there's really something for everybody. If you like nature, you go out west to like Colorado or Nevada. If you like cities, you could go to New York or DC.
I want to go to Florida.
If you want, yeah, I was gonna say Florida is like number one for everyone because it's warm.
The only thing in Ireland, like years ago, before this migration thing kicked off in Ireland, it used to be great to go camping and get that camping experience.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
I wouldn't like to wake up with a bear walking in, sniffing around it, or like wow. Over here is great. You have a nice kip on a load of twigs, break your back, wake up the next morning, you're grand. But over in America, you know, fucking hell.
Yeah, you got to be careful about the bears. That's for sure.
Fella, what's the deal with cheese in America?
Have you actually?
So, I grew up eating American cheese like everybody else, and I didn't realize how shit it was until like I started eating real cheese. I mean, the last, like 20 years or so, we get French cheese, Dutch cheese. We do get
Irish cheddar, red cheddar.
Yeah, we do have. I was gonna say we have the Kerrygold butter, and we have the mild. It's like a mild.
I didn't know that.
It's good.
I didn't know that.
Kennedy Jr. is going to be, he's the head of Health and Human Service. He said he's going to ban all the chemicals from American food, which I hope is true, because if you Google food, American foods banned, you'll see like there's 20 different candies and snacks that we have because it's all chemicals. They're not allowed in Europe.
We got better over the years how to hide that stuff and how to mask it in it as well. So they can put it in under a different name, but you'd be still getting it.
Yeah, it's because all the people on the boards, they're all former CEOs. Like the FDA is like, you know, some guy that worked for Pepsi or for Coca-Cola, and all the other people, that's what they do. They go from corporations to the government, where I was reading, like, I guess in France, it's the opposite way. Like people start in government and then they go to business.
And they eat snakes over there. They won't be listening to the French.
Yeah, escargot, yeah. It's all right.
Nice one for today, Paul.
Alan,
Yeah.
ever have brown sauce in your coffee?
No.
And that's all.
Brown sauce in your coffee.
I've seen it, yeah, but no, I wouldn't do that myself.
So that film, what was that film again with Kelly Murphy?
Yeah.
Yeah, Cracker Barrel cheese is good. That's because it's from the South, and they don't fuck around with recipes. If they did it this way 200 years ago, that's how they're gonna do it.
Has anybody really tried that brown sauce in the coffee?
No, it's nice. And the cup of tea apparently is nice, but I don't think I could do it.
love brown sauce. I love brown sauce as a kid, but
It has
then
to be chef brown sauce.
That's right, yeah. In a coffee. Try it.
Brown sauce? I never heard of that.
Yeah.
Oh, but it has to be chef.
barbecue sauce for.
Probably choke on it or something.
It's really nice, like.
Oh, it's beautiful.
It's still here, Paul, eh?
Oh, yeah.
The stuff we'd use over here wouldn't have as much sugar as what the United States does.
Hey, Ray.
How are you, Irene? How are you?
Fucking pregnant or something. You know when you have like mad fucking.
I can't comment on that.
Jen, are you saying I'm pregnant? Jen, are you saying I'm pregnant?
No.
She's pregnant.
Well, it's 2024, Kitty, so.
Oh, it says it tastes similar to Worcestershire sauce.
I'm gonna jump
No,
down.
Jesus Christ, I
See you there, Sam.
Now, Worcester sauce is more.
I'm drinking.
What's the sauce and cheese?
Alright.
See you there, Sam.
Nice and
Thanks,
Bye.
Coming up.
No, but talk to you in a bit.
See you there.
Talk to you
Yeah.
later.
What's the sauce and cheese? Toasted.
I'm actually mad for a packet of cheese and onion crisps. Fuck you, bits and pieces. Any of the fucking house.
I'm getting hungry
Fucking
now.
Giddy's talking about food. He's only having a chipper 10 minutes ago.
Nice big cheese, like a sandwich with like potatoes, and I don't even have any.
Yeah.
Toasty.
I can tell you how block of fucking red cheddar, fat bread, fresh, meal ordered for.
What's the sauce on a biscuit?
What's that?
So you were eating Giddy, is it?
Yes.
That's for folks.
Starting my stomach's rumble now. Fuckies. Gotta watch me die all week.
Had a lovely big pizza.
Sabby, I'm going to kill you. Cheesy chip and curry sauce. I love that.
Same.
Especially O'Donnell's or McDonald's or
Brown
O'Donnell's.
sauce. It's going into these comments.
Well,
I have a new one for you guys, right? I don't know whether, well, Daddy Girl might know, and Diddy might know, but any of you ever heard of Primula cheese?
Of what?
Primula cheese.
No.
So what do you say?
It's a tube of cheese, yeah? It's squishy cheese in a tube,
Oh.
yeah?
Okay.
Hold on, Neil. Giddy now, in this life. You just let me know
This is a tube of squishy cheese, yeah?
what you told me today about.
small cheese.
Have pudding
What is it again?
chips, okay?
Oh yeah, about
Garlic sauce.
that
Mix
profile
the
on
two
X.
together
That's supposedly
and see what you get with cheese.
simple D.
Sausage, bacon, cheese, in an omelette. Can't beat it.
It's like you came across with sweet and sour mixed with curry sauce on a Chinese, isn't it? So on a normal chippy, get chippy curry sauce, chips, and garlic sauce mixed together with cheese.
Fuck, you know, I've changed my mind. I want to order myself a Chinese now, for fuck's sake.
I start shipping this weekend.
Oh, I love the Protestant Chinese over here. It's fucking lovely.
You're a traitor.
You traitor! I'm sorry, but fucking beautiful.
Now, do you hear? You'll be called a traitor now later on that you eat their curry.
That's gotta go
Up to no good as usual.
That's so viral.
Right, here we go.
Oh, Lord.
Start something here now. Full English, Ulster fry,
Because
and full Irish.
O'Neill, Giddy thinks that profile is simple. He's convinced that profile is simple. And he's convinced me kind of now that it is simple. But you told me today, I believe it, you know.
A fucking full Irish is a salt potato, a cigarette, and a cup of coffee.
Yeah, sound bro,
That's what I call potato bag.
Don't forget a salt potato.
Oh, yeah. Jews don't get. Oh, there's a thing we have it up here in the bread, but it was mostly in Belfast. You hear about
it's a female, it's not
it looks like a burger.
like
but
the
it's
next
meat.
one we're talking to.
And oh my God, it is gorgeous.
That's them bug movers.
Huh?
That's them bug movers, like insects.
It's a bug. It's an insect burger.
It looks like a burger, but it's like
insects.
Oh, it's beautiful.
It's made
It's
by
insects.
insects.
Yeah,
Made
Rooster,
by
yeah.
insects.
Sex.
Yeah.
Yeah, like bugs, like little.
You eat sea bugs. I wanted to know sea bugs.
It's loads of bugs packed together.
Yeah, that's what Klaus Schwab says. You'll eat sea bugs. And they knows the bugs.
Well, yeah, Jen, have you not seen them? They're selling them in Aldi's.
Yeah.
Go in and look.
Yeah.
Those the sections are there. You can see them. They're made pure of 100% bugs. And I ain't talking about bugs bunny. I'm talking about the ones you're spraying fucking fly killer on.
We've gone from fucking eating pizzas and
Try it.
cuddle to now bugs.
I'm not eating bugs.
Bugs, yes.
Next time I'm driving me up, bring me some.
I don't want bugs.
A few crickets.
Not eating bombs.
Bugs.
Bugs like fucking flies. Horse flies. Moths.
No, it's not. It's crickets and all that sort of stuff.
Crickets and all, yeah.
Fucking crickets.
And as I'm you be saying that.
You can't eat blue bottles and shit like that. They all carry bacteria.
You're eating fleas off the back of an animal. Like, that's what you're eating.
It's not bugs, Jim.
It is.
What did you say? What was it then?
That's why it's not called a bug or a sausage. It's a fucking bug.
Oh, stop, would you?
Think about it.
No way.
It was called a burger.
A bugs are.
Hamburgers made first invented in Hamburg, and they put up a burger for short.
Yeah, well, now
You're making me hungry now. You're turning my stomach.
One of my stomach getting fucking bugs.
There's no bugs on us. Do you know what was that for him, I met? Well, one day we were going to Belfast, and he got under there, and he got all they had left was like veggie. He never tried it before, and he goes, "Oh fuck it, there's fucking lovely. I could turn vegetarian, no bother." It's all fucking full of meat. There's just wee bits of vegetables on it, but he's always fucking lovely. He was turned himself into vegetarian.
Do you ever go into Lidl or Aldi and see the meats? It all has GM on them.
Yeah.
They're all made in labs. The meat is made in labs. And if you ever look at that mince, it's like a pinky red.
Yeah, it's called the pink stuff is what it's called.
That's
When you go to butchers and you get mince out of butchers and you notice be more dark. When you get it out of Aldi's, you'll notice it's pink. It's a pulp and it's only made into a butcher machine and it comes out like mince on the other side. But you notice like when you get it out of the butchers and you eat it, you notice the way it tastes and feels. When you get it out of there, it comes into like a paste in your mouth and you're eating it.
What do you like, Elizabeth?
I don't even fucking know what you're fucking eating these days, for fuck's sake.
Well, look, we're going to have to learn to eat off the land anyways.
Yeah, because it'll be Brazilian meat soon enough.
Hmm? We'll try to wait about the farmers, but still no
You see some of the things, you know, the eggs, the embryo inside them.
We have the
Oh,
best beef
disgusting.
because of our grass, like. It's just equipped in our country even more.
You see feathers and all.
Agriculture's what kept Ireland going for years, even in the bad times.
Mills. They move all like foreign
They wanna be
cattle over
starving to
here
death
to
of
feed
you,
off the
man.
ground, but now they want to move them out. Over
Yeah.
to fucking
To Brazil, because apparently the cow's farts are causing too much CS emissions.
Yeah.
And what they do in Brazil? Hold on, Brazil.
I'll get moved to Brazil.
Hold on, if they all go to Brazil, yeah,
Yeah.
and they start fighting over there, the rainforest is there, is it not?
Yeah.
I'm getting moved to Brazil. They come to my fucking house. I fight like
And surely a bit more carbon footprint when they have to ship these meat back to Ireland. You know what I mean? Is that not? It just defeats the purpose.
They're not shipping anything. What they're going to do is they're going to bring all them cows to a location. They're going to slaughter them, yeah? They're going to freeze every bit of meat for donkey's years, probably.
Yeah,
Somewhere
Paul, yeah.
fucking putting it out there for ages, and then they're going to sell it back in packs to the shops. And they're
That's
just
the
going
story,
to
big Irish.
basically. And then
Sorry, man, I missed that call earlier on.
you turn her down and go
I
on
was only just
TikTok
back from
like
town.
this, they're going to turn her down and they're going to say, no, you do as you're told, or that you're not getting any food this week.
Jump up there, big Irish.
You want to own Big Irish in the house. Where's he? Yeah, bring him up.
Yeah. You coming up, Big Irish?
Pardon?
Hey, you lad.
Hey.
What's happening?
Morning.
What's the crack?
How are you doing?
Oh, good, yeah.
What's going on?
Are you walking in Tesco's?
No, I'm taking out cash.
All right, I thought you were walking in Tesco's.
When the fuck did I walk in Tesco's, man?
Just them robbing it. There's no
Long
better
time
time
ago.
this time of year to do it.
I know, yeah. Post office. Anyway, fuck me. Jesus. How we all getting on?
Listen, guys, I'm going to
What's
jump,
up,
but I'll
you? How
come
are you?
back in a wee while. I have to go out a message. But listen, thanks for letting me in. I'll come back in a wee while anyway.
See there, dirty girl, yeah.
All right.
See you there.
Love ya.
Me too.
Talking about where's all our clothes going?
Where's all the cows going? All the Romanians are having them out of the blade. Bins and all.
Our clothes.
What you say, cows? I thought you said bleeding fucking all our clothes. What is it? Boots?
Oh, all our cows are going to Brazil or something like that.
Oh, good boots, yeah.
We'll be robbing our clotheslines next.
Oh, they fucking already started about our clothes.
How's everything, bro?
25 years ago for the bus.
Yeah. Robbing clothes, units.
You look better.
That's like creeping a gaff, do you know what I mean? You're creeping on someone's clothes. It's like,
Yeah, that's touching somebody else's clothes, yeah, you right?
Yeah.
They wore them.
Your box is like, whoop.
Stuff the cow into the skirts.
How's you, son? How's it going on today?
Ah, bollocks started it. Me and Paul walked it down. Paul O'Neill.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, it was good crack, yeah.
Well, I was down delivering, but you were gaffing all day today. That's what I was ringing you.
Oh, was I? Yeah.
Yeah, I done a fucking, you know them people who do the fucking
You thought-
meals, they send the meals to.
Yeah, yeah.
Huh?
You send the meals to, yeah, yeah.
I wasn't actually, I was down near them. I was going to say, do you want to buzz her down?
Yeah, it was only back, so I was charging my phone. I only seen you, I met your phone call later on.
I don't, Gillette, bro.
I was walking around town, my phone was dead. Oh, did you, yeah?
It's fucking freezing, isn't it?
Oh, stop me.
It's snow weather. It's ready to come.
Do you think it's going to snow there?
We're going to get a bad
please,
baby
God.
when you cook it, yeah.
I'm dreaming of a
Fucking love a snow battle.
Christmas. You should just dress up as Santa and a snowman.
I'll make it.
My boots last.
I don't have to dress up as a fucking snowman. I just go out naked.
Yeah, that's just happening. Yeah, rotten sweet, you know that.
One sugar. One.
We'll have to get you to do a snow angel, Giddy.
Yeah. You get the horse suit on now, see, and you do know your head football honestly all day long.
Get your That's so bad,
Oh man.
We have some mad thoughts.
That's good, man. One sec. This live tonight is not very exciting, is it?
Right.
With respect to all out war and rage.
Why don't you go back to the? Why don't you go back to Cannon's live? What we were talking about earlier on.
Cannon's live.
Yeah, the one that he was.
Yeah, we could do that, but I don't know how we went off topic. But anyway.
Don't know.
We start talking about food.
Yeah.
I just came in and there was an American here and he was talking about Canada and food and all that. I went off for a minute of this because my signal kept on dropping.
Need to get back to the subject.
Get back on topic then. These cunts are going to come together and they're going to bring all these gangs of foreigners. Well, they're going to go after what they believe to be racists. How can you look at that? What do you have? Racist scanners on or something like that? That you know who look at your pair of glasses and then this little thing comes above their head. Racist, not racist. Racist, not racist. And they're going to go down beating them up, Eddie.
No, I don't see it that way. I see it, man. They're going to go into town and just say, for example, I'm live. They're going to find out where I am, going to track me down. That way. That's what they're talking about. The same as with the lads, the rest of the lads that are around town going around. They're going to wait till they're on the live. Send the gang around.
The opposite way around there, Mousy. For every one Irish man that gets hurt in this country by any foreigner, 20 of them get it.
Mm-hmm.
And we won't go looking for them. It'll be anyone.
No, not anyone. Don't say that because there is that. But like the ones that hit, yeah. Like, listen, if you're able to give it, you're able to take it.
Yeah.
I don't understand what you mean with that.
Like if you're able to hit somebody, you're able to take a step back. Like, don't give it if you can't take it.
Oh yeah, they'll get it back tempo.
Yeah.
There's no way that these are going to come into our country and start thinking to go around hitting people and get away with it. Not a chance.
No.
Not going to happen.
Little
Anybody can stand there and take that and listen to that. There's something seriously wrong with them. And the thing is, they sit up in a panel there, and there's about 4 or 5 white people that are up on that panel. And the thing is, they're actually race baiting as well. You know what I mean? Like, how sick is that in the head?
I've literally been in comments where I see Irish people policing Irish people's words, but like when Irish people are being called stupid or they're being called, oh, you don't take it back, you never took it back, you never had anything. They're sitting in the panel laughing like.
No,
they're literally sitting in the panel laughing at their own being
degraded. All that is to kind of shoot you down, to get you off the TikTok, to get you off the lives, to stop you talking, stop you putting out the word about what you want for your country.
Oh, I know.
That's all it is. And the more that you shout louder, the more louder they'll try shouting back at you and put you down. But yet, not one of them have met us face.
I mean it all the way, Paul. 100%.
No.
Not giving up on this thing.
You know what I mean? The shitbags, the whole lot of them.
What's the agenda, isn't it? Like, to get out there to, like, store as much shit as they can. And as Jen said, white people in their comments actually agreeing with them. Not legalism, not avoid their own fucking demise in them.
Can I say something on that, right? I have to say, everyone that's in that live, yeah, has never been at a counter protest, has never came up to anyone in public, has never, challenged somebody. They only do it on TikTok.
Yeah.
So I don't know why you actually give them the platform and talk about it and.
It's not good because you're literally brainwashing. Like, so we have the people that from.
But you was going in arguing with them.
I don't go in there.
Let's be fair. Everyone does be in there looking. We give them the platform. You're giving them a platform by going in and arguing a point with them, because the more you argue with them, the more they're just going to call you.
And that's how they're catching everyone out on things. But not one of them will come to a counter protest. Not one of them will organise a protest against us. Not one of them will fucking. Do you know what I'm trying to say? Let them sit on TikTok and let them do what they need to fucking do, and let them have whatever audience they want, because everyone's getting fucking challenged with everything. But none of them will do that in real life to you. None of them.
No, because
James, you've been at protests. We've seen you at protests. Giddy, Boots have been with you, Mouse have been with you.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? There's people there that are at protests all the time, but none of them on that side will come to a protest and counteract that we say. None of them will, everything they say on this, they won't come out in public and say it to us. They won't come to a counter protest.
You don't say counter protest.
No.
What?
I get what you're saying, I do.
So, but the thing is, Giddy, you going into their live and challenging them. You going into their live and commenting. Right.
I do.
Give them
No, you don't go into the boxes anymore.
I wasn't in the live the other day.
I thought it was you with the live talking.
No, I don't go into their lives.
But fucking, I just think you can sit here arguing about them as much as you want, but
it's not that.
It's the platform.
Hold on a second, right? If you listen to some of the things that went around today, right, which is quite fucking disgusting, to be all fairness. Your man Cannon was turning around and he was saying today, when he was in school, he used to bring, something sharp with him. And he was willing to drive it through children. He was willing to drive it through the teachers because of his race. Okay? And to even come out with, even that thought in your head, wanting to do that, that's sick.
Yeah.
And that's not like trying to get an audience in my eyes. That's just complete utter fucking sickness.
It is, that's like when your man Mick O'Keefe branded him Captain Fingerprint. That's what I call him all the time, because that's what he is. And now he's at, when people hook onto his yoke, he has them doing spelling tests for him. So that tells me that he's actually sitting in somewhere doing a fucking spelling test with people. At his fucking age, he has people doing spelling tests for him. Thinking that if he can spell something, he's smarter than them. He's better than them. He's more Irish.
Around last week, Big Irish, were you listening last week?
What?
On this here.
I was in the now. What was I doing last week? I was walking last week.
You heard about the new Black Alliance League or whatever the fuck they are?
The what?
Is that right? Did I say that right?
Yeah.
The Irish Black Defence League, it's called. It basically, Simple D is setting up this group in counties where these people go along and say a bunch of black fellas is passing a few white fellas and you have a laugh and it looks like that the white fellas are being racist. These lads can jump out of the car and take their anger out on the white lads. And,
You get me? Because that's the height of racism right there.
Exactly, yeah.
From them.
But then they say that it's Islamophobe, you're Islamophobe. They said it's...
But half them, most of them are Christian dudes.
Yeah, but this cry was let out so loud over Europe. We heard it here in Ireland long before they even got here. But that's still they do.
100% Paul, agree with you. That's why I got out of there. I stopped going into their live.
But sure, who are they to make a defence league? Sure, did 2 or 3 even get run out of the house and got burnt out?
Yeah, I understand that, but my argument is they could deem a bunch of innocent lads racist just because they think, and then they can attack them. And then lads are standing there going, I didn't do it, and they're not put a defence up, and they're keeping back and forth.
Listen, I think people are afraid of that word racist. Right. They can call it racist so much as we want.
Yeah, that's the way it was.
What them people don't realise, listen. You see,
Why definitely am I racist? So don't let it affect us. But you are allowing people to affect what you think.
Well, people don't realise. You see, in this small country we call Ireland, you can do what you want. Listen, when it comes to people that think they can act gangster, they'll be pulled on in this country. Especially, look, I'm not going to say the name. Look at Big Irish guy. See that photo? It's like it then. Because if they start doing that, then they'll see what a real gangster is. But
that's what, Boots, me and you be on the same page for the whole thing. They can go against as many gangsters as they want, but they're not going to go against the Irish people. Tell me now.
Last 2 minutes. All you have to do is strike fear. Listen, I won't say who's done it. I won't say him done it, and I won't say where. You can come on the spot.
You have the fella there, his name starts with K, and he was up in a certain area. I have a lot of relations up there as well. I heard about it, yes. Even though I don't mix them, I heard about it. Carry on. He got ran out of that house by fellas up there, thinking that he could say and do what he want. Same way there's other fellas up there in Dublin trying to do the same thing to get ran out of houses.
You're a bus load of them just gone into the
violence comes to the door.
That's true.
Because there's fellas, like I said, up that certain area, a lot of the people up there are white people that keep themselves in that certain area. That happened to that person, and I was shocked. But at the end of the day, I wasn't really that surprised either as well, because it's when you're threatening violence to people so long,
comment here.
say certain things. Some fellas will pull you.
His name is counted 1916. These can't hear me. Another bus load of them just gone into Dundrum, Dublin, 10 minutes ago.
I don't know what's happening with my screen. Oh, there it is. Back.
Read that, Giddy, yeah.
Just unmute Linda there because she's being muted.
Giddy.
Linda Rooney.
Giddy, did you read that, did you? What counted 1960 in the comments. Another bus load of them gone into Dundrum, Dublin, 10 minutes ago.
This is what I'm saying. They don't get.
1916. Another bus load of them just gone into Dundrum.
The amount of guard are letting the bus load of them into Dundrum 10 minutes ago.
Come in here. If you come here to work and do good, no problem. But if you come here with radicalized shit, thinking you put violence on people, that's when I'm against.
But that is what is happening, like.
We'll be down there tomorrow.
Okay, let's just get one. Let's get just for a second. Let's get one thing. I think what's happening in this country, yes, it's the Islamic thing, yeah. But the Canon side and all them, none of them are Islamic. But one of them are Muslim.
That's not a problem. Look, I didn't agree with Canon before. I didn't really give a shit.
But they can never say anything about Muslims. Like, they might be friends with Muslims.
Canon was when he said something bad things to me. I won't get into it. He said certain things to me and he talked about something. That's why I don't like Canon. I have no sympathy for what happens to them either. Stay with Simple D. I have no sympathy for any of them. Like, if they want to go around with this kind of talk, that they do this and do that, then people in this country will pull them on it. So they have to be ready to do it. If not, they'll just be walked on. The same way I said to Simple D before on top of this, so it's not like I'm talking behind him. He brought up this defence league. I said, if you think you're going to bring around gangs, I said, there's people in this country everywhere that they will do serious harm to you. I said, kid. That's why I said that they'll do serious harm to you. If you think you're going to threaten people in communities where there's children, that's when you'll see a different side to Ireland. We're not all quite.
Elizabeth.
Maybe not.
Are you still there, Big Irish? Big Irish, you there?
Yeah, is there?
Yeah. Last week, we had a guest in, down your neck of the woods. The H fella.
I was in the live. I was in the box when he was in.
Yeah, he was up there with him, yeah.
I was actually in the box, yeah.
Yeah.
Alright,
so that's some sort of fucking offering against him as well.
I know, so that's what look, he was on the wind up with them as well, you know what I mean?
Oh yeah, I know, I was talking to him.
It is what it is, man.
I know, but that
late pass and all stuff, do you know what I mean?
Everybody has a pass. If you didn't have a pass, you wouldn't fucking around you.
My pass made me who I am today, so good luck to all you trying to challenge me on these cunts. Do you know what I mean?
But anyway, but the shit on top of this app will drive you mad.
What's it
You
they
see
say,
these
lads?
fellas-
Every saint has a past and every sinner has a future.
I'll tell you the gunners, should you see these fellas and you see them on top of these lives, they're like
No, that's about 2 years.
and they talk that they'll do this and do that. None of them will do that. They sit inside in the box
Nobody
with
met me.
doctors, they do not. So it's as simple as that. There's no point in taking heed of it.
It's not that, it's the...
Sorry, in case you can't hear me, Elizabeth. Yeah, I've only met the stats fella only once, but he's close. No, I'm about 2 years.
The only thing that did tell me about that
That's
clown
the same
being on
now.
it, saying what he's saying, tell us. It's the fact that they allow him, and like we can't even say stupid things like fucking, you have to go and say pew pew, or you get your account banned, but he can tell people to go on and queue up. Now, the fact that that's happening on its own, you should just laugh at it. You should just let you say it's all one-sided.
Slats, X won't delete you off. X for saying
This fucking stupid thing will. This thing will. Do you know what I mean?
Well, if enough, look, there's an algorithm on TikTok. If enough people fucking report the video, it'll be fucking taken down. I can tell you that now.
And we get taken down, we get put back up as quick, you know.
Lads, he don't have enough money to buy a pew pew, let alone to use it. So let's just
I just mean, like, we can't fucking say, I think it was, lads, I don't, you'd probably lose your life, but we can't say gun or shoot or dead or you have to say grape.
Okay,
There are a bunch of them.
These migrants coming in now the weak spot in Ireland, the way they bring on there, they're coming in professionally. So they want weaponry coming in, they'll bring it in.
Did you see the video? Did you see Paul Nolan's video all over the internet of them going up to all the Syrians and I asked them, what are you celebrating? They said, Hassad's bleeding, you know.
Yeah.
And they go, so what's that mean? He goes, we're all free now. And he goes, does that mean you're going home? He goes, no, economically we can't go home. So that's just proof why they're here.
Economic migrants, they're over here. Well, look, they're over here.
Economics, that's it.
Listen, like I said before, I don't give a shit if someone's a migrant and wants to come in here and pull their weight. Same as of Irish.
The ones that are coming over from England to get better benefits.
You want to come minority in your own country, that's all right by you guys.
Listen, here from Liverpool and Manchester when you've been there for 8 years just to get better benefits over in Treasure Island. That's not all right either. Even if you are genuinely coming over, I don't care. Stay where you are. You made your bed loyal.
But that's to be fair, right? When the doors got open probably in 91, right, we had a big influx of fucking immigration, right? And to be fair, right, and you have to call it as it is as well, right? Because this is where they're getting us out. We did have a lot of Filipinos.
It's gone back to immigration, Letitia. You have to change the subject because the views are just falling down.
That's what I'm trying to say. That's the difference where people are calling us racist. We're not racist. I'm in the right fucking way.
They didn't show their ways of life.
That's one of the time, lads.
You obviously do care with your soft brains and happy are. Now go home, go back now. Something that probably didn't
out the lawyer, lads. I wouldn't even know. That's someone I know in the comments. I wouldn't even read them.
Entertain.
Yeah, but like lads, we're not racist. You're not racist for wanting what's better than your country.
You'll never find a fella. You'll never find. You'll never find a fella that's more nationalist, more Republican, more proud of what he is than me. My family are the best.
There's nothing wrong with being a nationalist. There's Democrats, there's Republicans, there's all this shit.
My family back to the start. Genuinely, back to the start. You come into my house, there's photos of the hunger strikers up inside the wall. They're no more proud of what we come out of. My family fought and died for this country, went on the run for this country.
I don't know more part of the hunger strike, all right, but I don't know who the people are, innit? Not the hunger strike, not the famine.
Joe McDonald,
Who said a famine? Sorry. Who said a famine? Well, don't start about that, will you? Not whatever it is. It wasn't the famine. The genocide. Yeah. Well, there's a picture on my wall of it of back in that time, and it's just a bloke and board out in the fields, and they're trying to get a potato out of the ground, and there's nothing there.
It wasn't even. Don't mind the potato. There was a lot more than people left in the potato back then. It was the fact that they took all the food from the big farmers.
They didn't destroy our food. They stole our food.
Everybody. I just say something there. Like when you look at it, the way TikTok is today, right? That's the way the news was back then. They put out a narrative, everybody believed it. The likes of this social media we have today have us all talking among one another, and we all know what the story is. That's why looking at Norman Kelly today is more fun than that, because we know what's going on, and we listen to the lawyer and the fucking Kelly. The same as was 1,000 years ago.
Let's be straight up about it. Let's be straight up about it. Our true culture as Irish people is a nomadic culture. Everything that's happened in this country.
Do you honestly think if COVID hadn't happened that you would all be talking here now?
Exactly, yeah.
You wouldn't.
Yeah, because that's the only reason why.
The only reason I have 2 minutes. Yeah,
go on, Stephen.
The only reason why the average Joe got off his arse and got his finger out his hole because people start telling him what to do. Other than that, we have to go on about our business and a few bob and just get on with our own lives. Can I have 2 minutes? What you couldn't do, that was it. So, sorry, go on, yeah.
Go on, Stephen, yeah.
Come here. They still teach in the schools to this day that there was a famine.
So they don't even teach you your proper.
No, give me 2 minutes. They still teach it in the schools to this day.
Right.
There was a famine. That's a fact.
So they barely, the one culture they don't.
Give me 2 minutes. Give me 2 minutes. We had
2 minutes.
We had 2 huge treaties in this country. The Nice Treaty and the Lisbon Treaty. Nobody read the fucking things, right? We voted no on both occasions, okay?
Yeah, that's what you brought out, the electronic voting.
In essence, those 2 treaties were giving away the competence of the Irish government to make decisions on behalf of the Irish people. We were giving it away to Europe. To this day, this is truth, this is facts. I'll only ever take facts that I know that are facts. When we pass a budget, it has to be sent to Europe to be approved. We don't make and pass our own laws in this country. Facts that laws that affect you and me are decided in Europe, and they're decided by people that are unelected by you and me. So we can't turf them out if they're making bad laws. That's a fact of life. We voted it in.
We didn't vote it in.
No, twice they can. We did vote it in.
We didn't fucking vote it in.
We said
It's been
no
a scam.
to Lisbon, we said no to Nice, and they came back again and said, you got the wrong answer, we need the right answer.
And
That's what happens.
The second time that we did vote for it. But
That's what happens.
The electronic voting they brought out that time. And then after using it at one time, they put it into storage. And the state is still paying for that storage for it.
Yeah, and the voting also in Riverview storage here in Tullamore.
Look, the surface is already scratched. It's come up the foot. What are you doing that? We're not paying now, we're getting the money. For the first time in history, the last, like, say, 2 years, most people get the word out there and get the voice out there. And we know what expected is actually true. We're not sitting back going, we tell me bullshit or we tell me bullshit. What we're seeing and what we're all talking about is not a whole bunch of petty jacks.
Come here, when you have a young teacher in prison because he won't call a guy a girl, you know the country is fucked up and nobody's doing nothing about it. Nobody's doing nothing about it.
Well,
we hear a bit of evidence that actually contradicts Elon. Oh, well, you're not. You know, because he wouldn't call a boy a girl. That was the straw that broke the camel's back compared to what he was actually being suspended for.
but that's why he's in prison. It's because he didn't follow up. He didn't follow a court order to stay away from the school.
What we were told there the other day was that he was harassing the fucking principal of the boarding school, waking them up in the early hours of the morning, and and the disciplinary was already on the way. And when he went in and said he wasn't going to call a boy a girl, the disciplinary was already gone through, and he was being
he was obviously suspended. He wasn't sacked. He hasn't been sacked out of the EC. He's suspended. He's okay. So basically, he said with his court order, he wasn't locked up for calling the child. He was his sentence is because he breached his conditions.
Contempt of court. But
hold on, Stephen, hold on. He told the way he seen it was, the way he said it was. He says, "I have not been sacked." That's basically, I'm turning up for work. That's all I'm doing is turning up for work. So
the boarding school, he lived there. So when he got sent home, he dealt with his parents were very sane. I didn't want him there during the day. He was woke up in the morning, he just went out the door.
Yeah,
the core issue is religious beliefs. That's the core issue.
I personally wouldn't be calling somebody a girl, but they're not a girl. And that's my fucking belief, do you get me? Yeah, that's my belief.
Where's the Irish people?
And I'm not afraid to say it out loud.
Where's the Irish people not sticking up for them? Where's
we were all blessed the day we went up after the custom house. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah, but when I hear that the other evidence that we won't be told, I'm sort of thinking like, have a listen to it. Don't get it out of the recording.
I've been watching a lot of stuff now, to be fair on him.
But big Irish, you have, honest to God, it's a lot more. It goes a lot deeper.
There's a protest next week, or just Saturday, is it? Or Sunday, outside the prison.
We don't know, but
I think.
he was being suspended for shit that happened coming up to the thing about not playing the boys as a girl. He was already being suspended.
No, it's a student of the school, yeah?
You know what I mean?
He's still getting paid, yeah, he is. He's still getting school paid.
Yeah, but he was waking up the principal and all that.
Yeah, Letitia, I think there's a protest tomorrow for Michelle Keane.
He wasn't.
Sorry, Steve, don't quote me on it. I'm only saying what we were told the other day.
He confronted the principal at a social event and it went public. Everybody was able to hear what he was saying. He was standing up for his religious beliefs. And he's in prison on a technicality because he breached.
It's not a technicality. He breached his bail conditions. He was told not to be near the school.
He breached.
You get me?
He breached the court order because he believes he was right, and he is right. At the end of the day, he's right, and the state is wrong.
We had a colleague of his that was up here and literally walked with him and seen everything that was going on up until his disciplinary. You know, like honest to God, you have to hear the evidence that was told to us. I just got that boy because I was thinking it was because he wouldn't call the boy a girl. I wasn't. That wasn't
no. That's why he was suspended.
No, he was. Yeah, but he was locked up for turning up to the school. His father. His father was getting him up at 6 in the morning and telling him to leave the house. He had nowhere else to go but stand outside the gate of the school.
Audrey, stop, will you? He's making a point. He's standing up for his rights, his religious rights.
I kind of agree with Stephen. I kind of think the dad was saying, get the fuck up there and show them. Like, do you get me? I wouldn't say the dad was like, oh, get out of the gaff, you're not allowed to sit in the gaff. As in, like, fucking condescending way. I think the dad was saying...
Yeah, but big Irish, if you look at this case, at the minute, you know, we're still disagreeing with it being locked up. But I'm looking into this shit that we were told the other day. I'm going to get them to be called. I was actually sending it on to you.
He didn't send it on WhatsApp.
What the girl says. She walked with him. She seen it all coming up. Did he?
Yeah, no, I was on that live as well.
Yes.
Yeah. He was like, he would come and bang at the woman's door like at 4 o'clock in the morning.
Nah, I don't believe that.
What I thought was that him and that principal had something more going on in the relationship. Knocking on our door, like somebody controlling.
Here, I won't say anything here that's hearsay. I'll only say things that are facts.
Yeah, that's why I said don't quote me on it. You know, I'm only saying what we heard.
Listen to me. In England, a woman was standing outside an abortion clinic and she was praying in her mind, not out loud, in her mind, and she was arrested. Look it up. It's a fact.
Am I seeing that as well, right?
Yeah, that's a fact.
Stephen, is your TV on? Is there?
Look at the 17-year-old, the English fella over in Dubai who's had to be locked up for having sex with a fucking 16-year-old. His board is he's 17, she's 16.
He was 18, she was 17.
No, he's 17, she's 16.
No, he's 18, she's 17.
Yeah, but at the time when it happened, he
was 17 and she was 16.
Okay, I could be wrong there. I'll say that.
But and now he's locked up for it, like, and the English government isn't standing for him and getting him out.
That's Dubai for you, isn't it?
Muslim law, Sharia law.
But look, we're over here fighting for our laws. That's their laws over here.
We already have Sharia. We already have Sharia law here, Bills.
Yeah, I know, but like over here, I'd be more concerned about what's happening over here. We don't want it, right?
Yeah, James. Sharia law is already in this country.
I know, yeah, I know. We have simple belief.
See if you're a Muslim, Jen, So a real practicing Muslim, yeah, Jen, yeah, will give a percentage of their wage away to charity every month, right? A real practicing Muslim, like, do you know what I mean?
The Catholics are supposed to do that as well.
Right? That's true. So in Sharia law, when they get a loan out of a bank or a mortgage, they don't pay interest on it. Because they give, yeah, so they have Sharia law in banks here. So no Muslim will pay interest here.
All the Irish girls over here breeders, you know, because they breed their religion into existence. You know,
our ancestors would actually shoot us themselves, you know that?
I believe that.
I'm a proud Irishman. I'll never be allowing it around me. Who's having a piss or a shit?
Yeah, it's gonna ask the same fucking thing. Who's on the bug having a good one?
Stephen, mute there, because I think it's coming from yours.
Not coming from me.
Oh, it sounds like it. No, definitely not me. It was me, you know about it.
Are you fucking dropping bombs up here in Harbour there?
I am not.
Yeah, where was Pearl Harbor, bro?
Bombs.
Why did they go after Pearl Harbor? No,
Japanese one, eh?
Yeah, but why did they target, like, why did they target Pearl Harbor?
Why did they take out the Navy, the American Navy?
No, because from Pearl Harbor, the US Army could strike from everywhere.
Yeah, so the Navy, once they were gone, they had no transport. Well, aviation gave way to that.
Imagine being in that war. Mad, wouldn't it?
Imagine
We
dying
could
in
be
that war.
so much fucking worse.
It's supposed the air on.
I suppose. Yeah, did you see the video of the fucking 3 men in that bleeding torture room that they found when they opened up and they just started screaming and all with that reporter? Did you see the video?
No.
No.
So do you know when they went into Assad Palace and all, yeah?
From Syria.
He had these torture rooms, like, to get me, like, and he had women and children and fucking men all in these rooms. And they're years and months. Some of them were there 40 years. And they found a man that was there 40 years, right? And he just latched onto the reporter. And it was actually, to be fair, it was like, what's going on in life?
No, yeah, that's propaganda. That's to make you feel sorry for the cunts. No, look, they're trying to reassault ISIS right now. Go back a couple of years. The Americans picked up and pissed off the Russians. The Russians said, "Do you want to show? We show you this now." They went into fucking Syria and
took Assad in.
What they done was they got the Ukrainian thing kicked off, and now they're reassaulting ISIS again. But this time they have insurgents in every Western country across the Western world.
I think we should let them all kill each other, ISIS and the Taliban and all. You know what I'm saying?
I think they're here now, like, shit's gonna fucking happen here. Like, bad.
Well, I know that there's a lot of people on the lives that talk, right? But I know that half of them will say what they'll do if it ever kicks off. Yeah, there'll be a lot of people there, I think.
Oh, like, we'd have no choice either. There's no backing off. Everybody's going to be involved one way or another.
Like when you look at the London Bridge stabbings and all like that, you look at the amount of public people that got involved in that to help the coppers. Right? You get me what I'm saying? People instinctively, is that the word, will try help, I think.
Even the kids getting stabbed. You remember the only thing that won Ireland back was eradicating the fucking ones, the informants.
It's not that either. They will die. That's it.
That was the only thing. That's how they better.
If you're the weaker section, well, if you're the weaker person, if you don't get up and fight for your country, like, if it does come to it, yeah?
Story,
I mean, a lot of people, it's got to be very hard for somebody that has never done it before or never been in that predicament before to do something like that. And that's where they're going to fight. That's the biggest challenge in life they're going to have. Well, if somebody's going to harm your family or harm people around you that you love or whatever it may be, and your country on top of that, well, like, you'll go to the ends of the earth for it, won't you? There'll be no stopping.
No choice. You literally have no choice either. You're going to accept it or you're going to fight it. Especially if shit hits the fan, like, and law and order falls. There's no way you're going to be able to trust anybody besides you unless you're going to know that person.
To be fair, you have to remember, whatever you have to think about it, if something happens,
you're not going to be able to trust the fucking army.
you know, that's exactly, you have to, this is, we have to give credit, right? And we know they don't get the credit, right? And that's just being honest, right? If something major like that happened in this country, right? And the guard obviously aren't armed, yeah? It would be up to the fucking army to come in. And I do think our army are fucking strong enough to be fair.
Who muted me?
Your telly's on, Stephen, because your telly keeps playing over. You can't hear it like through it, but your telly's very loud, like over the live.
I'm showing the picture, bro. I'll go to the picture, man. I'm showing the picture.
But I do think that the army would like step in. Like, you have to remember, we're the best army rangers in the world.
No, that's propaganda to get the kids to join.
What's the story, Jack?
They're making the beds for the illegals, like up in Mullingar, like they were making the beds for them, literally.
Remember, right, Jenny? But Jenny, you have to remember, a soldier cannot disobey an order.
Yeah, but just following orders, Big Irish is like gone past it now. Do you know what I mean? Where there's Irish
there's a
people being
different set, I think.
on a daily basis, like.
We know a few soldiers now, to be fair, who are in the army, and do you know what I mean? We know a soldier, and Giddy, you know him as well, who just be at the protest with us.
I've got a soldier here in the comments.
A lot of them don't.
Cameron, never should be a fucking crackhead, a cunt.
What?
Fucking fool.
Who the hell is this?
You're a fucking fool, man. That's what you're a fucking prick.
Who's this?
Starting to after fucking something on the fuck off, yeah. Medium or something.
Come here, you're all missing the big picture. Big picture is.
Jack, you know what the fuck balls? Sorry, what is that?
Well, yeah, David, what's the story, man? Where are you contributing to the conversation?
Actually, that handicap there, the fail in me.
He's playing that. That's covered with somebody else. He's gone. That's covered with somebody else. He's playing something else talking there.
You're all missing the big picture. The plan is to flood countries, in Europe especially, with illegal immigrants. The bigger plan is to crash money, cash, and to have everybody have implants to buy and to sell and to do their business. That's the big picture.
To be fair, I think they're all just bending the European Union over and licking their arsehole. Do you not think so, no?
Yeah.
Like, let's be fair, they're all fucking following. You can't say it's just about mass. Like, there's a lot of money involved.
Once you control the money, you control the people.
Yeah, and this is what they've done in the UK. They've turned around and they've jumped into bed with Vanguard and what's it called?
BlackRock.
BlackRock, yeah. And their Prime Minister turned around and made that very clear that they're sitting on the side of that. So at the moment, they own 60 or something % of the food that comes into Britain. They want to own the 100% of the food that comes into Britain, and then they'll control you.
Right, well, Giddy, do you want me to give you an interesting fact about BlackRock? They're in Ireland. Biggest company in Ireland. Who is it?
Yeah, I know.
Diageo. Guinnesses. They own Guinnesses now. BlackRock, you have to remember, is the owners of Diageo. Diageo own Guinness. So BlackRock are running in our country. BlackRock are in the entire world, you have to remember.
Big Irish, I'm their boss. I drink enough Guinness to be their boss.
You fucking scumbag.
No, I'm not.
I'm going to leave you, but I want to say one thing that will blow your mind. And I'll back it up by facts. Climate change. There is climate change. Yeah, but it's not man-made climate change. It's fucking possible that it's man-made climate change. Yeah. We've had climate change in the world before there was even a combustible engine. But the one fact that I will tell you is that every planet in our solar system is going through climate change at the same time we are. That's a fact. Look it up. Don't take my word for it. So when they say to you that it's man-made,
you kind of lose credibility when you talk about climate change.
If you tell a lie often enough, people will believe it.
Say the ice bugs.
The sun is too warm.
No,
stop.
Don't get me wrong. There is climate change. It's just it's not man-made.
Stephen, I'll leave you with some facts. Yes. If you remember, in the early 80s, well, mid 80s, say we were told about the greenhouse effects in school, if you remember correctly. We got these big globes and told us all about it, yeah?
Titanic will ride again.
Again, what the fuck? Like, nothing happens. We weren't supposed to see 2000, were we? If we carried on the way we were going, because this big hole in the ozone layer was going to absolutely cook us.
And then getting close to that with the Y2K bugs.
Do they really care about the climate? Do they really care about our safety when they're letting all these people in through our borders? Like, really? No. They care about like the hustle there while they're flying around in private planes and yachts.
The only thing that they care about is their money, their bank account, and that's it.
Another fact, right? This will really kill you. Do you remember Enda Kenny?
We do.
He stood up in opposition to Fianna Fáil and he said, "You're bringing in a property tax. That's immoral, unjust, and unfair." And I quote him exactly. And who brought it in? Enda Kenny.
Who was that?
Rest my case. I rest my case.
Animal.
Is that you, Kitty?
One bit there, somebody farted.
Yeah.
Flashy Peacock here, what you said.
Right beside me too, like.
Flashy Peacock is farted. Yeah.
What the fuck was that?
Did he come in there just a fart, did he?
You remember when we had people queuing up for miles to get the COVID shot? Don't be the
please, do me a favour, Stephen. Please don't bring that into my place.
Every time he rings me, he's always blaming the dogs.
I'm asking you now, fucking man to man, please don't bring up COVID. I'm asking you now.
All right, okay. Don't be the person. Don't be the person that's queuing up for the chip.
I never queued up. I never took a test. I was never sick.
I haven't had COVID and I never took the shots. The fucking demon shots.
Yeah, shut up about COVID.
Oh, yeah.
It's a cleaning fucking project for the last 20 years that has COVID fucking on the back of it. Do you know what I mean? COVID's been around a long time. It is what it is. Fuck off about the whole COVID thing.
There's a new thing coming because
there was a scam.
Had a load of pills that were brought from the lab.
There's a new yoke called X disease, isn't it?
Yeah, you take too much ecstasy and you're fucked.
No, it's called X disease. Something like this new fucking variant meant to be coming out.
Yeah. Oh no. There's they were robbed from a lab in fucking Australia, weren't they? So 56 or something fucking different sorts of strains of something or other is being robbed from a lab there. And then Africa, all of a sudden, in the Congo, is after getting all this big mad virus that's after going killing loads of people.
Serious brain rot in here. Your man's not here, so fuck off.
Yeah, those fuck
No, I've no issue saying it. I got the vaccine. I got the foursome. My man was very sick in hospital. You can laugh all you want, brother, but my man was dying, and that was the only way I was getting into that hospital. So that's the reason I took that. Simple as. I've no issue saying that.
Yeah,
you know what I mean? But I was very sick.
People
very
losing their jobs that they didn't get.
Yeah, but
I know people who were losing their jobs. But my that's the only reason. I was living over in the UK when COVID kicked. And I've now was saying it in the first 3 weeks, I think 12 or 13 people that drank in my pub were dead. And that is fact. Now, COVID was a big thing in England, definitely. I know here it was bad, but England was fucking bad in the first few weeks, right? And my man was very fucking sick in hospital, and we got a phone call saying thing, and they asked me out straight. They said, "Are you vaccinated?" And I said, "No, and I'm not getting vaccinated." And said, "Unfortunately, you won't be allowed in to see our mother then." And I said to them, "We go through that fucking door," do you know what I mean? And they said, "You'll be arrested." But my man was on the verge, and that's the only reason. But I can say that I was sick as a fuck after that.
COVID was an actual illness that was accidentally released in China from a laboratory that was being used to develop illnesses that can annihilate a nation. But the fact is,
the COVID strain has been out for years and years and years. Jif, a cleaning product that we use in our house, you go back and look at a bottle for that 15 years ago, and it says COVID on it.
Yeah.
The Spanish, you know the Spanish flu?
Influenza.
Called the Black Death, the Spanish flu. That's still going today. It's just watered down. It's got weaker and weaker. It's still there today.
Go medical claim, Stephen, and it's called influenza. It's a fucking common. It's a
my
cold.
point is that the vaccines weren't vaccines. They weren't. A vaccine prevents you from getting the illness. It gives you a small dose to get your body used to it. these vaccines were not normal vaccines. They were a trial. And they're still in trial, by the way, and they're still being given out. You still catch the fucking thing. You still get sick with it. Even if you have the vaccine. There was
Please stop talking about COVID because it's actually doing me fucking tits in.
Oh, it's the vaccine I'm talking about. And the way people right, the way people
it's just COVID, man. Everyone's talking.
We have 4 years of it.
Yeah, who gives a bollocks about COVID?
People will still queue
up for COVID now.
People will still queue up for the fucking chip when that comes out.
Yeah, that shows well. A lot of people will. Because they think it's cool to be able to go out and pay by the swipe of their wrist. You know, it used to be the swipe of a card and the swipe of your wrist. You know, just flip a switch with the rest of the vaccines going into you. Kill people off.
It's not being funny, but going forward, and fuck this COVID shit and fuck all this stuff about injections.
Yeah.
Going forward, what can we do to make life better for us at the moment?
When are we starting the revolution?
I started that about 2 years ago and it's still not happening.
We've gone too far.
Much effort you put in, isn't it?
All the effort I put in loads of effort. My mouth doesn't stop. I'm a goody two shoe. I don't get into trouble.
Unlike the rest of us are facing time in the next fucking few weeks, you can't.
Should they let you out after 2 days? There's no room.
I think we're gonna get I think they're gonna make an example of a few of us. This cocker seems to be at me.
Yeah, she's a mad joke.
They've got a hard on for everybody.
Oh, she has a major hard on for me.
Oh, does she?
Oh man, I'm telling you now. Now she knows a lot more, I think, than you. You're only getting hassled bad off them.
Are you?
Oh, bad dudes, yeah.
She's out to get.
They'll lock up anybody that will fight though.
Do you know what I mean?
But like, you have a right to protest if you're going to do
the young fella that was.
No, I'm getting done on it. I'm not getting done on anything for protesting. You get me? I've an assault on the copper, resisted arrest.
Yeah.
3 public orders and something else. And no matter what I say here, it's just going against me. Because it didn't happen at the protest, just have to remember. She followed me. I arrived. I was only there 10 minutes or something, Mousy, wasn't he?
That's it, yeah.
And
you barely even there, yeah.
I'm out of here. Because she walked over to the other fella with tea, and she told him his real name and said, you're not allowed to be here, your bail conditions, blah, blah, blah. He said I didn't. She told him to leave. I looked at Mousy and legged it. I gave him a nod. I walked past my car. They followed me the whole way to the square. They had to go up and down roads after me. Do you get what I'm saying? And that's where they done it when I was on my own. But when they came up onto level 2 of the floor in the square then and told me I didn't leave, they were following me. Do you get me? And then once I kicked off, then obviously.
Tell them what happened to your friend.
The Public Order Act is an act that was passed in the 90s, right? It gives them carte blanche to arrest you for any reason they want to.
Tell them what happened to your friend, Big Irish.
Look up the Public Order Act.
Look, that's what you want to read because in case it fucking jeopardizes, right?
Yeah.
Now, see, true or not, I walked, right? So if you come down by St. John's, yeah, you have to go by the Smiths. They have to drive up the road, do a U-turn, do a U-shape, come back down and then go out onto the main road. So they had to fly around so they didn't lose me. Then I crossed the road, walked behind the Garda station towards the square. They had to drive down to the main road, down to the roundabout, come back up. Then they had to do a U-turn because I walked into the car park. Then they drove around and into the car park to me. So you get me? Like, they followed me. Like, there was
none of that would have transpired if they didn't put you on their radar.
None. And I was going over to Horgaff for my dinner.
You were being targeted.
So I was targeted. But did you see the video boots?
No.
So when we were there that night at the protest, when they arrived at the buses, yeah, the 2 Garda cars came flying in front of them. No. So it happened the week before, right? We were at the protest, right? And nothing was happening. And next of all, 2 buses came, a load of Garda, public order, and they put them into the St. John's and Talley. So we went around and I was live, and that 2 coppers that arrested me, but the 2 coppers there that day, right? And I was live, And I basically had her on it, but she pulled her pepper spray on me, and I zoomed in on her, and I was like, "You're a traitor, fucker!" Like, do you get me what I'm saying? You'd be pepper spraying nobody. But a certain individual was in the background screaming dog at her. And what I mean, what he was saying was a bit like, you know what I mean? But it wasn't me. But that video went forward and was seen something like 500,000 times or something. Do you get me what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So that's why she's been made look bad.
But they didn't arrest you. They didn't arrest you on site, so they can't say anything about that at all. They literally.
Yeah, sure. Look at me. Look at me bail conditions, Boots. I'm not allowed near an iPad centre in the country.
Yeah, but what transpired after that? If you hadn't done that bad at that centre, they would arrest you.
Should I move for the salt and a copper?
And whatever transpired after that was because they decided to follow you. If they had left you would have just went home. And none of that shit went on.
But Boots, when they gave me that direction, as soon as she gave me that direction, Section 8, right outside the shopping centre, I said, "Fuck you," and I walked away. And I walked into the shopping centre, and the three coppers followed me as I was walking, and they were like, "Shut up," because I was dogging abuse at them, and they were like, "Shut up." So I kept walking, and when I got up onto level 2, fucking, I don't want to say his name, but one of the security lads knew me.
You telling me that
hold on, Boots.
You telling me that guys have patrolled an area, literally parked the car, got out, walked into a public shopping centre without followed you.
Yeah, after giving me a direction to leave, they followed me. But when I got up onto level 2, I stopped because the security guard stopped me. I knew him, and he was like, "Everything all right? Like, do you get me?" And I was like, "Oh, fuck dickheads." And he goes like, "Here they are now." Now hold on, Boots. Let me get Boots. He says, "Oh, here they are now up the escalator." And I turned around, and as I turned around, she said, "You didn't fucking follow direction. You're under arrest." I said, "Fuck off, man. You don't have to talk here." And the copper grabbed me, and when he grabbed me, I said, "Fuck you," and I hit.
Yeah, but counted with entrapment. That's what happened. It was entrapment. What they done was they came and provoked you, so they entrapped you to do something. And when it happened, then they arrested you and done you on it. But if they hadn't have followed you, the entrapment would have never happened. So in other words, they're not fault of what happened to you. You didn't actually go and follow the guards. You were going about your own business. They decided to park their car up, walk into a public fucking shopping centre, follow you, go up and entrap you into doing something, and then whatever happened to the guard after that, it's their own fucking fault because they came and entrapped you.
I'm missing the big picture. The Public Order Act was brought in by the government so that they can arrest anybody.
That's do you know what, Steve, that's
circumstances.
Do you know what? Yeah, but that's irrelevant to the whole conversation. Irrelevant.
We're living in a
it's used. But it's used every day. You have to remember.
Yeah, but that's my point. We're living in a police state.
Yeah, but they followed him into a public shopping centre without being called by security in there. That shopping centre has its own security, and when the guards are needed, they call the guards in. But the guards decided to park up and walk into a public shopping centre, grab him, and then entrap him into doing something, which one of them ended up getting fucking bored in the end. If they didn't park their car up and go about their business, patrolling housing estate, what they're meant to do.
The only thing that's in my defence is 3 of the security are going to kind of, because the security that stopped me, he's going to come to court for me. He said,
"Best stop saying that on here, big weird."
Yeah, don't. Read the Public Order Act. Read it.
Oh, you stop going on about the public order.
What's it?
Guards fucking power to arrest you.
For what, Stephen?
It's just irrelevant to what you're saying. Like,
For anything.
I have probably one of the best solicitors in the country. Like, do you know what I mean? It's like the Public Order Act is there so the Garda can use us. We are in the police state. Not one of us here are saying we're not being policed. Do you get me? So you saying it is just sorry, that just annoyed me.
No, but the Public Order Act was fucking legislated for the government to be able to get the guards to arrest anybody for any reason that goes against their beliefs.
All solicitors are all a bunch of Lionel Hutz.
Huh?
No Lionel Hutz out of the Simpsons. All them fucking solicitors. That's all of them.
I've been arrested. I've been strip searched. And what was I doing?
I mean, that was happening to us at the age of bleeding 12 and fucking 14. You were getting lifted for fucking walking the streets.
Did you get your hand up the ass?
I was holding up a picture of an aborted baby.
We got me fucking walking about our business, getting arrested big years ago. We fucking lying there for nothing.
The speedy second, I did about 20 feet away from your bike, Boots.
Again?
Speedy.
This conversation for some reason is bugging me.
Yeah, I think you're better off leaving that situation there and keep it until the time to go, you know, to the place that you need to go to. And the people to talk to, because you'll get, like, don't take offense to this, Steve, but you'll get loads of people that think there's a listeners. You know what's best for you, Big Irish. You know what's best for what you.
But Giddy, do you know what? I have never shied away from public in this. Like, I'm very vocal about it. And I've been stopped since fucking the end of February. Do you get me? I haven't been allowed in an iPass centre. Not one. If I get caught in an iPass centre, I go straight to jail. Simple as, right? So I'm not allowed in an iPass centre, St. John's. I'm not allowed to gather at any like fucking, you know, big thing. I'm allowed protesting the city centre if I want. Fucking, because the judge said I'm allowed fucking gathering in the city centre, but I'm not allowed to go to a fucking event if something's happening. What else was on my air conditions, Mousy? Can you remember? I've signed on 3 times a week.
Yeah.
My phone was took. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah, that's a bit excessive, isn't it?
I'm telling you now, Boots, man. You know we did. That was rated twice, man.
Fucking hell, man.
They're targeting you.
Even in my video boots.
Listen, Jenny, and do you know what Mousy knows? I've had a hard few weeks after the last while. I really fucking hard, like, do you know what I mean? And it's been put to that copper, like, do you know what I mean? This is your issue.
Last couple of years as well.
Do you know what I mean? The bollocks. I love this country, and there'll be nobody in this country that'll ever shut my mouth for it. You have to remember, I lost my whole family because of my mouth over this. Do you know what I mean?
Sure, you see,
oh, you're a vigilante scumbag and all.
sure, Bruce, the guys, you see on my video, don't you? Over in Tally, when the other lad was asked to leave.
Shelbridge we were, and fucking, I got a fucking phone call, like, you know what I mean? There was pictures all online. What are you doing up there? My brother's wife is a teacher up there, and her kids were in that cafe and all. And I was this scumbag. Do you get me what I'm saying? Like, I was like, what? You're doing this to protect your kids, you fucking scum. Like, do you know what I mean?
Okay, well,
I 3 daughters, you have to remember.
Yeah.
Yeah, and you're taking of their future. Like, the same example of your own kids.
Sorry,
Frank. My own, like, future wife's future.
We fight for them today, because if we don't fight for them today, they have nothing to fight for tomorrow.
Yeah, I'm freezing, man. What's the story with the weather?
Number of phone fans are like.
The second we heating knocks off, I feel it's coming down.
I feel like turning the fire on, I'm not going to lie.
Oh, back to climate change again, huh?
Do you remember the back boilers years ago?
Yeah, they took my fireplace out and put a rat in.
In the gaff you were in now?
Yeah.
Is there no fireplace behind the couch, no?
No. No,
I thought there was a fireplace behind it.
I got the council to reopen, and they went, no, they won't do it. They got doing away.
Did you move your fish tank?
What?
Did you move the fish tank?
No, it's still there.
Frankie, you want to come up into my box and you can talk to the.
I'll take my leave. Nice to meet you all.
Nice to meet you, Steve.
To add to this conversation.
No, you're fine.
Like, you're only in.
When you see Enoch
Just listen for the
being
word.
released from jail and everything being rosy, then you know we're in the right country.
Actually, we'll be there supporting him on Saturday, don't worry.
Oh no, look, I'm with Kerry. I can't get up, but yeah, he's a man that he's a hero of mine.
Give us a good Kerry joke there, would you hear? Go on, try to be funny. Because Kerry people try to have good jokes.
I'm a dove. I do my best joke in Kerry. I'm a dove, right? My best joke in Kerry was.
No fucking sound a dove.
I know I am. I'm a dove, right? My best
joke from Kerry to a dove should be.
He sounds more cultury than me.
Like my auntie's in America fucking 20 odd years, 30 years, man. She still sounds like she's from Paddy, like, and he's down in fucking, like, do you know what I mean? And the cunt sounds like he's.
I'm 25 years here, but come here, but my best joke to get on Kerry people's nerves was this joke. Did you remember when Dublin won 6 in a row, 6 All Ireland, yeah? Do you remember?
This is TikTok now, Frankie, yeah? So you know.
So I said to the Kerry people, do you hear about
I'll tell you who you're talking to when you're talking to
He
me.
was in Hill 16 for an All Ireland final, and he brought his little terrier dog with him. And every time Dublin scored a point, the dog got excited and jumped up and down, barking. And
I went right over my head again. Where did I
Hey, Frankie, you can't hear you at the
All
moment.
right, I'll start from the beginning, right?
So just let your man finish what he's shouting on the road.
Dublin man was in Hill 16 for Northern Ireland final.
Ross Terrier.
Yeah, and the dog, every time Dublin scored a point, the dog barked and jumped up and down, and then Dublin scored a goal. And the dog went mental altogether, jumping up and down, running around his leg. After the match, one of the other supporters come up to the man and says, "Is that your dog?" It is, he says. He says, "Does he always do this when Dublin play?" He says, "He does." He says, "What does he do when Dublin loses?" He says, "I don't know, he's only 6.
Oh, you like that one?
Yupa.
A caravan was sitting into one of the finest seats in Crow Park for Northern Ireland.
Sorry, Frankie, I'm just waiting for these to finish.
Down, a dog walked up the steps and saw an empty seat beside me. Is that seat for? He said, "It is." He says, "Who at the right might have a seat like this and not use it for the All Ireland?" He says, "That seat's mine." He says, "My wife just passed away." He said, "In fact, this is the first All Ireland I've been at without her since we got married." God, the dub says, "That's tragic. I'm sorry for your loss." He says, "But could you not have got a friend, a relative, or a neighbour to use the seat?" No, he says, "They're all gone to the funeral."
That's actually not a bad old joke.
Look, mind yourself.
See there, Stephen, yeah.
Thanks, Steve.
Yeah, sorry.
Nice to meet you.
Lads, I have a special guest here, Giddy.
What do you say at the bottom of fucking Kerryman's swimming pool?
Giddy.
Mouth smoking.
Kitty, you're so rude. Mousy was talking there. Like.
I have a special guest here.
I know his name is fucking Mousy, like, and he talks like a mouse. But what did you say, Mousy, instead of Kitty jumping up there?
Which is, I have a special guest here. You listening? Go on,
Back in.
Go on, pal.
Special guest, go ahead.
Go on. Special guest.
Hello?
Can you hear it?
Yeah.
Go on. Talk again, yeah? It's very low, Frankie, yeah. I have Frankie here. Frankie, there's something wrong here, Frankie. It's very low on this side.
Hold on.
They can't hear you.
Can't even hear him.
And he not just come on TikTok, no?
What up, Frankie Payne?
Is that better? Can you hear me now?
No, it's still very low, Frankie.
Is it still low?
Yeah, it's very low.
Hold on. I put it all the way to the top. Can you hear me now? Can you hear me now?
Not really.
What about now?
Kitty, will you fucking
No. I don't know what the story is. But the sound is so bad.
Somebody one of them all new, Kitty, there.
It wasn't.
So is this better or what?
It's not any better. It's probably.
What do you mean?
Can you hear Frankie on this side?
I want to shake beside me.
You smoking them fucking cigarettes again, Kitty.
We can't really hear
not? You smoking them fucking cigarettes again?
Oh, I don't touch that stuff, you mad?
Oh, we don't touch that stuff. He just makes me a dude sit beside him and blow it up.
Can you hear me? Hello? Can you hear me?
The last time I was in your house, man, he looked Chinese. And he didn't have a glove of 20 pounds. No, Jens,
Hello?
that's not even an exaggeration when I say that. Like, that man could not. It's shy.
No, Frankie, it's still very low. I'm going to try to just sort it out here.
Night, man. He was
Well,
talking
everyone's
about
talking. No one can hear me.
what did he want? Jam and jam and Nutella. That's all he kept saying on the live was Nutella. Whack he was. Never seen anyone like it in my life.
You're a liability, Kitty.
I am a liability.
I
don't. I'm jealous because they have to smoke.
He went to buy a 20. He went to buy a 20. Yeah, he went to buy a 25 bag of weed. He did and handed it out to me in Boots. Smoke that. They said.
Yeah, he put it into 2 cones.
2 cones and made me and Boots smoke it.
I was in a job for 2 weeks after he loaned his books.
It's all right for you. We had to drive home. Oh no, I didn't. Mousy drove home.
Well, Mousy could drive home with black windows on. Mousy doesn't even have
Frankie, come back up there, Frankie. Can you hear me?
Can you hear me now?
Yeah. Can everybody hear Frankie here, lads? Yeah.
Just tell Frankie to get into live.
You can hear him now.
That's nice.
Hello.
Yeah.
Frankie, get in the live.
So I am in the live. Can you hear me?
So you're willing to come back?
Can you hear him, Big Irish?
But just very, very barely.
Is it?
We can't really now, see, that's being honest with you.
Is it, yeah.
So can you hear me now or no?
Go on, Frankie.
You have to come over here on the TikTok. It'll be easier if he wants to talk.
Go to TikTok.
You want TikTok,
I'm here.
Frankie?
So can you hear me now? I'm speaking. Can you hear me?
Frankie, get on TikTok.
I'm not on TikTok. I'm on StreamYard.
Yeah, but fucking join, make a TikTok. It'll only take you 5 minutes.
So you can't hear me.
No, nobody can hear you.
Go on inside, go quick.
I'm lip reading at the minute.
So can anyone in the chat hear me?
No, hear you, Frankie. You can hear you. You can't hear you.
That's because he's right
I'm on the man, but none of you stop there.
He's right beside you, man.
Can you just tell me it was lip reading? Of course we can hear them.
You can hear me. You're just talking over me.
Go on, Frankie. Go on.
Spit it out, you yank.
What?
Go on, Frankie. Go on.
Normally you can't shoot your fucking road, can't even hear you, right?
People, someone said they can hear me in the chat now, so it's obviously you guys can hear me.
That's better. Now, see, whatever you're doing there, we could hear him a lot better.
Go on, Frankie.
Okay, so basically what's happening now in Syria, as you see, is going to be affecting the whole of Ireland on a whole 10 times even worse, and the whole of Europe and the Western world. The whole immigration process is going to be hurled up 100 times.
The man told me that. Because the small hats are going to take over. The small hats are going to take over. The likes of Asians, they're taking over Syria. We have that sold out to the countries. It was under the banner of the UN army at the minute.
Bombing all their fucking places. Now they're pushing them in now. It's known as a Kliger plan and everything. It's a UN and NATO policy by this chance now. So they're pushing them in to change the demographics of the country.
Very good story now. What are you saying, Bruce? I couldn't hear you.
What?
What kind of Wi-Fi is he got?
It's not. He's on WhatsApp to Frankie.
I'm not on WhatsApp. I'm on StreamYard. I'm on YouTube.
Oh, whatever you know, Jesus Christ.
All right, okay.
You want me to channel?
Lip reading. That's exactly what I was doing. Lip reading.
Big Irish.
Yes.
Up this side of the world, lovely gelato.
I can't hear you or understand you.
No, there is.
Like
Up this side of the world.
it's like a screech.
I know, yes. And he has soap.
Yeah, this is them talking on TikTok.
Oh, yeah, it's, you got to say basic.
Yes, true. I got the soap off him.
Is that nice?
What I have now is I got him.
Yeah, is it nice?
Yeah, it's alright. You know, it is. It's nice, to be fair. The gelato didn't smell nice, man. I'm being honest and saying that to you. Gelato smelled shit.
Oh man, I got stuff there a couple of weeks ago. It smelled like a taste like a Christmas dinner. That was rotten.
Do you want to hear something? I got screwed with a 50 bag and it was CBD with it.
No, I'll give you that stuff I was trying to tell you about later on when you were saying it. CBD.
Near enough to your gaff, dudes.
Was it?
Yeah. I got said to him.
Hello,
how are you guys doing?
Hey, say your name, Galleon.
Can you hear me? It's Galleon, by the way.
Galleon.
Yeah, Galleon.
Galleon.
Hey, how you guys doing?
Not bad, Jay. How are you?
I'm all right, thanks. I'm all right.
Where are you from?
Carry on.
Where are you from?
I'm from Galway.
Accent. Yeah.
The accent.
The accent.
It is. It's Galway.
My grandmother was Galway. My grandmother was Ballinasloe in Galway.
Oh, my grandmother was the other. It's a lovely part of Ireland.
Oh yeah, I can hear it, man. I can hear the accent now.
Colorado is my favourite place in Ireland, I have to say.
It's a lovely place.
Stay up on the coast.
Yeah, my brother got married at the Colorado Coast Hotel. That's it, I fell in love with the place. Fell in love with it.
It is a lovely part of the country. It's a lovely part of the world, not only the country.
There's salmon farms out there.
Great sales spot, Boots.
Big salmon farms.
That's right.
Oh, right.
Yeah, fish all around them, yeah.
Lovely place. I love the country.
Yeah.
Because there's a lot of mosques up there.
One.
Muhammad is the biggest name up there, isn't he?
In Galway? Are you joking me? They said that to me.
Yeah.
Seriously, lads, don't say that to me. I'm the name.
Most common name in Galway.
Biggest one in Galway.
Yeah, it's the most common name, yeah.
It's
very easy to win people up there.
I'm not joking.
You're kind of slagging me, boys, aren't you?
No.
Oh, no, it's actually not.
No?
Ceramic was actually the most popular, yeah.
It's true.
Popular, but like more invading.
We're breeding like fucking rabbits and pulling them on holiday.
Next year it's going to be mousy. Wait, who's tapping the smoke?
It's me. I'm right. It's me. Trying to tap a cigarette. Trying to light a fag. Cigarette.
Do you need a light?
Yeah.
Right up.
I'll do the old way. I'll do the off the cooker.
Oh, the cooker. With the big ass.
The proper way.
It was 1980s.
Oh, no. We're doing it the proper way.
Behind your fucking eyebrows.
No, they're gone, long gone. It was microbladed, love. Microbladed.
Fuck is microblade?
They're long gone.
What's microblading?
It's when you have no eyebrows. What happens? You go into a beauty parlor and they like draw like someone and they wait on for like a couple of months or a year or two. You know what I mean? There's a couple of like when I was younger, I never had eyebrows. You know what I mean? So it was great. Like I welcomed the microblade. I welcomed that. It was great.
Oh, they're very nice now.
I'm glad I'm a man.
I'm still fucking lost.
Yeah, we have a house and what you're talking about, to be fair.
It's eyebrows. That's right. Microblade has come on a long way now. Like they're very natural looking.
What is it? Can we please explain that?
We've lost
eyebrows. It's like tattoo eyebrows.
Yeah.
Oh, a tattoo on your eyebrows.
Yeah, but very natural looking, not a proper tattoo now. Not only
so what's it called microblading?
Because it's not actually a tattoo.
Well, you get like a black band putting it, you get small hairs growing on it.
So you're telling me that in your picture right now that them eyebrows are tattooed on your face?
No, the one tattooed on those photos, no, that's a pencil job. That's all pencil. That's all makeup. It's makeup. That's it. But what happened? Then I found out about microblading. I gave them a go. I mean, and it's all right. It's all right. It's not to put the makeup on them, basically.
We don't need to wear any makeup or that, you get me?
Oh God!
10 minutes and I can be ready to go out. You know what I'm saying?
So girls get what you call it, get that fucking lips tattooed to the colour of fucking lipstick now.
Shut the fuck up. Something, boys. I'm not saying it. If I had money, I'd be like Michael Jackson. I wouldn't stop.
I really come here. It's more like fakeness, like, you know what I mean? Why you down there?
Yeah, you can go
Well, I remember I was seeing this board, right, and she came into me gaff one day and she had these lips done and all, like, and I remember saying, what the fuck is that in her face and all? She's like, oh, do you not like them? And I was like, that fucking, do you know what I mean? And then she kissed me, I was like, get away. So, go away. You know what I mean? These big 2 fat lumps in your mouth, go away.
I know, everyone to their own, that's what I look at. Everyone to their own, do you know what I mean?
Natural is what you want.
Natural.
Listen, there's 4 men in here. Disagree with me or not, lads. Would you rather see your board in a natural state or I don't know? Truth.
I don't know. I'd say half of them disagree. So
my missus being natural suits of metal.
Well, you know, some women are very lucky. They're blessed like that.
I love seeing. Well, the board I used to love seeing her when she was in her natural. Don't get me wrong, she's very beautiful board when she's done up, but do you know what I mean? When she's in that whole video.
Yeah, I get you. I get where you're coming from. Some women are lucky. I'm the unfortunate one. I have to plaster myself with makeup. I have to plaster myself with makeup.
No, you don't. You can see by that picture you don't.
Oh God, I don't know.
Did you wear much makeup?
Me?
Yeah. No, Kitty.
Yeah, I don't play with makeup.
I know, say you do. Don't get me wrong, I've let me kids do it to me years ago. Do you get me when they were growing up? What to do?
I'm just glad I don't have a young daughter. Fuck me, man. You'd be coloured every day, wouldn't you?
That's what I'm saying. Like the 2 eldest girls have done it. The baby, she's only fucking 16 months. You know what I'm saying? But the 2 eldest girls have both done makeup days with me.
I watched me mate being ordered by his daughter. He had to sit down.
I know it's fun, man. You're messing with me.
He had to sit down in the chair and have imaginary cups of tea for about 2 hours with his daughter.
Yeah, man, that's brilliant. We love it.
On a bleeding chance, will you try that shit? No.
Boots, man. And yeah, when it comes to, I've no sons, right? So it is what it is, right? Sissy, Mickey, and all, right? But I think having daughters is different. Boots, you've got the boy and a girl. Do you not think it's different love? No.
I have 3 boys. I have 3
kids.
I've got 3 boys, yeah, and I give anything for a little girl. Because as from a woman's point of view, I find that boys a bit more challenging as they grow up. I
love having me little girls. I have to say, I have a 14-year-old and a 9-year-old.
I do. What are each other?
My one is just
9-year-old's much.
like she just.
What have you got, Irish Fire?
I have 2 boys and a girl, but
you're blessed. You got what? You got like a bit of both going on. What do you find most challenging, the boys or the girls?
Oh, her most definitely. Like she rules, yeah, she rules the whole lot of us. Like,
God, what age is she?
7 going on 20.
I get you. Yeah. The more advanced the state, they're meant to be fair.
Boy and sell you.
Do you know what she said to me one day? I turned and I said to her, because she's a water baby, she loves the bats, whatever. So I said to her one day, I says, listen, the electricity went off. I said, cause when the prepaid goes off, whatever. So I says, the water is cold, she's under the stairs and under the bathroom. She goes, well, the water was warm there, so I went upstairs, and obviously if the water's warm there, it's warm up there. I was like, just have your bath. But she was she would buy and sell you. I can't argue with her. She's the only person I can't argue with.
Yeah, true though. The girls can be more forward than boys. Do they? No, I've got 3 boys and I find them in the struggle sometimes. They're going through teenage years and all that.
To be fair, my 3 have different personalities, every one of them. 2 are with the same man.
My oldest now is 16, but...
And my oldest is a goody two-shoe. She's in a private school and all, do you get me? Private secondary school and all. She's a real, her ma's real, do you know what I mean?
No, that she'll have a good education.
She'll have a great education, don't get me wrong, you know yourself in that situation, but it's her lifestyle is completely different. The other one lives in the city centre, do you get what I'm saying? She lives on a hill. Do you know what I mean? So it's 2 different lifestyles. The 9-year-old boy and sell you. But that's what I'm saying, she'd buy and sell you quicker than the 13-year-old. Yeah, so she's been around everything. Look at me and that. Do you get what I'm saying? Her ma's in recovery, my ex, she's in recovery and all, and she's clean a few years and all, do you get what I'm saying? So the eldest girl, I don't care, but whatever. But now she gets to reap the benefits of it. But she's boy and seller. She knows everything about everything. She's mad.
Well, every young person does, don't they?
No, my 13-year-old won't have a clue about certain things, bro. Man, you're missing.
No, I mean, they know everything.
I don't know. Pretty innocent, my eldest is.
But there's no such thing as innocence in a kid anymore.
There is. They only lose when they went to secondary school, I think.
When they take Santa away,
No, it's more than that.
No, because the 9-year-old, well, she's 10. Oh, she's 10. Oh my God, she's 10 on Saturday. Fucking, she doesn't believe, but she still has the magic in the gaff because of the baby. So everything is still with the elves and the shed and all that type of stuff. But yeah. But that's great though. So she still has the magic in the gaff. What?
That's great for them. That's what I have for him still. He's 9.
Yeah, so your magic stays in your house for another few years, like.
I don't want that to go away from him. Do you know what I mean? But I will eventually, obviously.
Yeah. Do you remember your woman on the app, Cleo G? Oh, what was her name? She's from Wicklow. Funny bird. Don't know, Giddy. I've
never heard of her.
But I have her on my Snapchat. But you want to see her house? I'd love to be in her house for Christmas. It's absolutely amazing. I wouldn't like to pay the electricity bill. But she has a grotto and all when you walk into her house. As soon as you walk in, there's just this big, massive grotto. The whole entrance is a grotto.
That's deadly. I love people that do things like that. I'd do it myself if I could afford it.
But that's what I'm saying. All her brothers and sisters are old. That's what I said to her. Jesus, you must have loads of kids in the gaff, like, do you know what I mean? And she goes, no, my mum minds a kid during the week. That's the only kid that's in the house. That's who's all grown up. I was like, what? Do you want to see the gaff? Do you ever see the house in Ballia? One down beside my man.
Yeah.
On the corner there.
I've seen that, yeah. On the telly.
Like that one down there.
I know what they're talking about, yeah.
They do that every year, like. There's no kids in that house, but that whole house and the one out in Ringsend. Did you ever see the one out in Ringsend?
They've done that for donkey's years though, haven't they?
And your man in Ringsend does it for the charity, and he has the money box in the garden, and he has the pipe that goes out onto the wall, and the pipe goes the whole way into the garden and into a metal box, like, and people come in and donate money for his electricity.
Fucking hell, man.
But his garden is lit, like you might as well be sitting like with your lights on your gaff, sitting in his garden. Do you get what I'm saying?
Being from the mountain.
I've seen the one in Ringsend. It's right beside the Viva. If you're coming down towards the pump house, going down towards the Garda station.
No, I've never been down that
one. No. So I've been used out one of the nights to see that gaff, man. Yeah, honest for you.
Right, come on.
Don't you just love Christmas, don't you?
Oh, the Grinch, don't get me wrong, man. But I like seeing all the other stuff.
The Grinch.
I can't fucking hate it.
That one last year, I'll never forget it. When he comes into the house, starts grabbing all the presents, putting in his bag.
Yeah, this way, yeah.
Watching him do it. That's fucking hilarious. The face on them, the face just got me. And then the little tears start falling down their face as he made it to the door. No, it's some guy in Manchester that does it. Like, he worked it out with the parents, and then does a pure act, comes into the house, tells them that they're being naughty, he takes all their presents and from under the tree, and then fucks off down the road with them.
You're laughing at that.
No, he's
do you know the estate?
You're laughing at that.
Yeah, it is quite funny, Jenny, to be fair. Did you see what happened in the estate behind you the other night, Giddy? Do you know, so if you walked through the park behind you, went into the estate beginning with C behind you?
Yeah.
They had Santa up there the other night, they did.
Did they, yeah?
He went around the whole estate giving out things to all the kids up in that estate.
I saw all the bleeding shiny lights across the back.
Yeah. Santa went around on a sleigh through that whole estate. I just don't want to give it announced, then people know he did. But they went around that whole estate, and all the kids that came out got selection boxes now.
It didn't even come past mine.
Oh, that's lovely though that they still do that.
Yeah,
the estate done it.
Like, I'll be honest with you, I was thinking, like, I'll go up on one of these boys, get enough people in, and start spreading the word for New Year's. Get the whole fucking road out for the big street party.
The whole road.
You'd have to play Santa Claus next year, Giddy.
Your road is too long to have a street party.
You what?
Your road is too long to have a street party.
Not really.
You'd have to play Santa Claus next year, Giddy.
The shop's down the bottom of the road and all, do you get me? You'd have to close that road, but you'd never close it.
Yeah, you could.
Never get the permission to close that road. I don't know, man.
But then again, the guy up here fucking, but you heard about my missus getting a didn't you? Because she turned around to the copper and said, Why can't the kids burn tires if they want to? It's a bonfire.
She got an aspo.
Yeah, she got an asbo. She's told to leave the area and they're putting an asbo on her.
Oh, for fuck's sake.
Right, Paul.
Because she they were trying to take the wood off the kids, so my missus got involved, didn't she? Trying to stop them take the wood. And then the council made little brushes that they are whipping it all up on the kids and throwing on the back of trucks and fucking off with it, so they couldn't have a bonfire. They still managed to have a bonfire either way. They had more scratch.
Ronnie Drew.
I used to love collecting for the bonfire.
We all did. Fucking hell.
You want me to sing the Michael Jackson songs I used to sing when I was a kid, Davina?
Your mama
Now she said you're right now. Hold on, now she said something for you. What are you saying now?
No, sorry, I was talking to the YouTubers there. I'm live on YouTube, they're all big Irish.
Are you on YouTube as well?
Yeah, they're all listening here.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Wrong way.
So I jump off here every now and again to talk to them, yeah. You see me mute myself.
And they clear I thought you were having a Tommy tank.
I was saying Giddy. I was saying Giddy's going to dress up as Santa Claus next year.
We're gonna end the live now, and anyway, so
Take care, Jen, yeah.
YouTube now, I will, yeah.
I'm jumping back off now myself. Yeah, I'm on the same with the time as this, yeah.
right, well, lads, look, good
You
night.
listen to this like me.
Take it easy, and thanks for coming in.
Yeah, nice and boots, yeah. See you there, Giddy. See you there, big Irish.
See you there.
See you there, pal.
Take it easy, lads. Bye-bye.
See you there, lads.
Right, guys. Gym tomorrow, yeah?
Yeah, see you there, yeah. See you there.
No worries.
All the best. Bye-bye. Good night.
Right, that's it, folks, for the night. Thanks for coming in. That was a chat to the kids that put about jobs that bring them near kids and letting kids at the strangers near me. Because wears a beard suit is weird. Yeah. Like, fuck that shit, yeah. I get that. I get you what you're saying, Paul, yeah. That's why I was laughing at Giddy. Giddy, you should do it next year. Dressed up with Santa Claus. But no, fuck all that shit. So I'm gonna jump off this. We've been on this for nearly 3 hours. Jules, that's it, Frankie. You fight your corner. Don't mind them. Thanks, Davina, for coming in. I love you a long time. I know, Frankie. Yeah. They found it hard to hear you, and then you found it hard to hear them. Cheers, Elizabeth. Yeah, thanks for coming in, Frankie. You've been asked there to go live. Paul wants you to go live. So then you know, in case you didn't see it. Stay going for a bit. We're on this for 2 hours 46 minutes. Yeah, thanks, Elizabeth, for coming in. Thanks, Davina. Love you a long time. See there, Paul, yeah. See there, I'm trying to go through the comments there. See there, Finbar. Irish D. And who, I'm trying to find it. Who else is here? Sean, nice for coming in. Lady of Air. And Frankie himself. Nice for coming in, bro. Take care, folks, yeah. Blushing. Go live, Frankie. That's the shout out. Take care, Lady of Air. Haven't spoke to Mary in a while. There you go, Frankie. Paul O'Neill wants you to go live. Here's your big opportunity. Say what you wanted to say earlier on. Take care. Nice one for coming in. And I should be back live on the Mousy account on the 15th. Back on down these chats on the 15th. You only get 20 hours a month. I used them already. Born through them all. Take care, yeah. See you all there. Yeah, Frankie, I'll come into your box there for a while. It's going to have a cup of tea and get some D. See you all there.